Hello everyone, Avaira is here. Let's continue Pillars of Eternity. So, yeah, I'm on this island with the main quest. And there was a lot of nuggets, as far as I remember. And let me check it. Oh, yeah. Distant light, yeah, this is it. So, the island was lighthouse. Hasongom. So, surprisingly, okay, it wasn't surprising, it was normally that I come to this place for the quest reader. And surprisingly, I found that the main quest leads to the same place. That was really surprising. So, now I need to understand what's going on and what can I do. Looks like our giant already was there with us, so I need to find what he's doing here. He probably actually absorbed the crystal, as far as I know. And maybe I can restore this, rekindle this Andra Pure. Maybe not, but previously I managed to do so, so maybe I can do it again. And I'm not sure, actually, will I help out us this way or opposite? It's hard to say. But anyway, I need to find the girl that probably Idris' wife with his son. And I also need to understand what's going on and kill all the Nagas. Probably. So, the road that Deadfire company built a lighthouse around Luminous Andra. Perhaps that's what Eltas was headed toward when I connected to him at Port Maja. If I can reach the lighthouse, I might be able to speak to Eltas again. The Andra lighthouse is on the western end of the fort. The hero mentioned that there might be an intact bombard along one of the outer walls. One of the soldiers warned me that Naga may ambush me if I get close to the water. So this is the situation. According to this, I probably need to find this bombard first, and maybe I can use it somehow to help me. Against Nagas at least. And I doubt that I can speak with Eldas again. Oh, but wait a second, yeah, I probably can speak with him through the Andra Pure. So yeah, this can be the right way. Alright, we're ready to go. Probably.
Yeah?
What do you need?
Your orders?
Tell me.
A question, Watcher?
Yeah, we partly need to rest. But we still have buff. So,
Right
okay. Just save game Salam. No, not autosave. Damn. Main 3. Main 2. Where's the main? Main 1. Surprisingly, I don't see it. Okay. Main. It feels like I don't see some saves for some reason. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Be right there.
So, little barrels. Statues? Oh, yeah. Because I saw Eltas. And Eltas just consumed all the souls around. So it's just now empty husks. So what is this one? The hero mentioned that there might be an intact bombardment on one of the outer walls. So I just need to follow the wall. And this is the lighthouse. Yeah, look at this footstep. So huge.
What I wouldn't do for a mongoose right about now.
Oh, a lot of Nagas. So yeah, we can see it from afar. Yeah, probably we can find this bombard and use it to kill him instead of fighting with them. Oh, look at this! What of barrels? But it's just barrels. Not some special explosive barrels. Just barrels to make harder to reach them. But it's not that critical for us. Because we don't need to do so. So what about their weakness? They're weak to lightning and crushing damage. And actually their armor sucks anyway. So it's... Oh, but I can actually use chain lightning. Yeah, let's do it. Finally some universal spells that can be useful in every situation.
Right between the eyes.
Yeah, the shot good when target is armored. Surprisingly, bird cannot go there.
Yes.
No movement. What you can do? Actually, I can go up with them. And do this hit.
Yeah? Ah, Hulu Zen. Ah, Hulu Zen.
Someone can use to buff some stuff.
Ah, Hulu Zen.
No, okay. Can go only straight, but I am pretty fast. Oh, barrel. Still not fast enough. Yeah, but
This won't do.
why? It's one do. Okay. Can I destroy barrels? That's how it works. Okay.
Curses.
And it was Graze. Graze was misses. Seriously? Oh, because it's attack against reflex. And then get good reflexes. Okay. Makes sense. Accuracy. Teleport. Okay. I can just go. Or not.
That must have hurt.
Yeah, birds still cannot fly here. Okay, let's fly around. This is weird.
Yeah?
Oh, big nuggets.
Something we don't see every day.
Aye.
So surprisingly, the spell was not that good. Okay, let's come for support. Still trying to kill Maya for some reason. Oh, and they exploded. This is weird.
Break upon the wheel.
What do you need?
Okay, I don't have points mostly. This attack, additional damage, but not much. Still better than nothing, I suppose.
Captain.
Mm-hmm.
For the homeland.
And big boys have 9 armor. Okay. Still need to move around.
Yes?
This is so weird. Yeah, after The Witcher Mortal 9 playing turn-based games sometimes can be a bit painful. Time to used to it. Ah, I can attack this one. Cave Goblin? What the hell is this? Okay.
My pleasure.
Oh, so they sit in barrels.
How might I
I
assist?
get it. Yeah, this bow not that bad.
Yeah? Right on target.
Not that precise, but it can attack multiple targets and summarites a lot of damage.
That's not what I was expecting.
Speak freely.
Yeah, come closer. So actually everyone attacking me. Oh,
Yes?
Has the small fire damage.
Hey,
They are very tough,
let's wash
surprisingly.
that down with an antidote.
Okay.
How do you like that?
Damn, he's still alive. And so many keep grabbing inside. Yes, it's a lot of this stuff.
A question, Watcher?
I still can tank them though.
What do you need? May I be a candle in the night?
You were saying?
Mm-hmm.
Still got it.
That's not what I was expecting.
I'm here.
Oh. Okay, I don't need to cast
Oh.
spell. Can I stop it somehow? Yeah, I don't see how I can stop it.
Aye?
Oh, and who's moving right now? She's
Right here.
Yes.
Yeah?
he can jump.
That'll teach you.
Your orders?
Oh yeah.
Let's go. You were saying?
For the homeland!
Level up.
Tell me.
I don't know. Kill this, whatever it is. Damn, even small ones exploding. Okay, finally. Naga Swarmed. Fine. Not even excellent. And this is this mortar. It's still in pretty nice condition. How goes it? I don't know. Normal, I think. So, a heavy brass bombard is perched at the top of the wall, pointing out to sea. From here you have a commanding view of the flooded fortress. You know that swell of mortuary pride when you see a newborn. Getting my taste of it. Maya about the height of the weapon. Okay. Yeah, let's turn the bombard. Wait a second, yeah. Check it for ammunition. The bombard itself is not loaded, and you don't see any ammunition for it nearby. Best pay another visit to the ancient quartermaster if we are low on shot. The bombard continues its lonely vigil. Yeah, but I still can turn the bombard towards the cluster of Naga. You try, but it's stuck. Looking down, you notice the gears attached to the rotating platform are rusted. Whoever was shrinking their maintenance duty had better be among the casualties. Maya ignores the sorry state of the platform. Yeah, I can use some string, so push the bombard into position. Yeah, I can do it myself. New push. Despite the rusted platform shrinks and the burn in your own arms and legs, you manage to turn the bombard. Oh, despite the rusted platform shrinks and the burn in your own arms and legs, you manage to turn the bombard towards Naga. Yeah. Okay, the bombard continues on a vigil. So I need to visit Quartermeister. And what about this? Oh, it can be useful. An entire section of the wall has been smashed, leaving a chasm of jagged rubble below. Broken plants and battlements jut from the opposite side of the break. So I can use the rope and grappling hook to move to the other side. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Yeah, I can do it myself. You hurl the grappling hook at the broken wall. It catches securely on the parapet. You hurl the grappling hook, yeah, the same, okay. We will not cross the rope, because I want to return back to the Quartermeister. By the way, I wonder what's inside. But who is Quartermeister? The hero?
Is there anything else?
Why could I find ammunition for the bombard?
Ammunition? We keep lots of ammunition. Get new shipments all the time from Rawatai.
Should not bright there. Can get into this half or third. Oh,
Not
yeah.
for the bombard. Fleetmaster Ko fired it all at the Colossus. All that's left are cannonballs, and they're too small.
Yes, thanks. Despondency creeping up on him like a chill.
Maybe Imuro had some. In his workshop, he was making these new explosive shells.
The injured soldier shoots her a look and she breaks off. Interesting.
That's not really what you'd call a defensive weapon, wouldn't you say? More like something you'd lay siege with.
Soldier, did I ask for an inventory of your supplies? Stick to the topic.
Interesting. Maya raises a shaking finger and holds the hero's gaze before lowering it.
Anyway, you should check, just in case. Imuro's workshop was by the northern gate.
She reaches into her pocket. Interesting. So they probably have some plans to grab this territory. So I definitely shouldn't trust this faction as well. So it looks like both of the factions pretty shitty. And I don't like Juan as well. This workshop or not? It doesn't look really like a workshop.
I see.
Do these people...
Oh yeah.
Oh?
Can you blow or snap? It would be nice. Gunpowders, yeah, it should be enough.
Off the
Yeah, better not to go
A
there.
question, Watcher?
You probably can't explode anything. Can I try some spell? I can use spell on the pile of gunpowder. Seriously? Frightened second. Every one of them. That's funny. And then auto success logically. We're using it on this. No, okay.
Hey there.
I can't feel my
Oh,
everything.
that was a good explosion. There will be another one, probably. And I actually don't need another one. And this barrel soon will explode.
Not exactly what I was going for.
You were saying? Give me the order.
Back. Yeah, it was nice, but the boom.
What do we have here?
Trap detected. Gunpowder, cannon shot, brass tail. Yeah, probably we can use this cannon shots. A distant night. So I found something. So the hero mentions that there might be an intact bombard along one of the outer walls. I'll need ammunition before I can use the bombard. One of the soldiers warned me that Naga may ambush me. The bombard is rusted stuck. I need something to lubricate before I can aim it. I turned the bombard to face the group of Naga in the middle of the fort. The hero told me someone named Aimura was making explosive shells for the bombard. His workshop is near the northern gate. Northern gate? So I need to move there by this rope. I found a manual that will help me aim the bombard properly. So many stuff about this bombard. It doesn't look like it will be really hard fight. The crates smell musty. Peering inside, you see they full of black powder.
Give me a real check.
Fine arquebus. I can use it. Maybe not excellent, but still better than mine. Where is it? I wonder. I still don't see it. Maybe it's stuck somewhere. Oh yeah, I moved it to myself. That's why. Okay. Interesting Nagaso, but I'm not sure how to go there. By the water. Okay. So I need to find a way around. If I will go normally, I probably can aggro all the Nagas. Or maybe not. This is actually probably a workshop. But what's on top of it?
I'll see what I can find.
Let's cross the rope. Shimmy to the other side of the wall. Okay. Can use this way to go to the north, but what's the point? To do it more stealthily? I found some looters. And surprised I can speak with them, only kill them. Oh, I entered the workshop like this. Can vent, hard drug. Okay, this is not what I expected. The stairs descend to a flooded hallway. The water is clear, and the passage seems to continue for quite a ways. Alright, let's swim to the passage. As the passage begins to grow dim and the water cloudier, you reach an intersection where the walls are spider-webbed with cracks. The hall continues to the left and to the right. The way on the left is dark. There is a faint glow to your right, but still dark shapes obstruct the passage. Okay, let's orient yourself in the passage. You're finally on a sense of directions tells you that the hall to the right leads west, while the road to the left seems to bend southeast, back towards the docks. So I need to choose to the left. The hallway curves around until you reach a door. It's one with water and stuck in place. And give it a cursory tug, but it will take more effort to pull it open. I don't want to risk, so I will use pry bar. You wedge the pry bar into the door jump and brace your feet against the ceiling. Push all your weight into it. The door pops open, revealing stairs to the surface. You swim up.
Still as a pond.
So we are there. You feel the presence of a soul, twisted and sinuous. It notices you too and draws near. Its restless essence tingles against your own. It is searching, hunting. You recognize it as the soul of a Naga.
What is this? Come closer. You glow so brightly, just like
The soul recalls from a memory of violence, like a child snatching her hand from a hot stove. So, what were you searching for?
a way.
Memory blooms at her core. A burst of vehemence shudders through her essence.
The striped fiends profane the island, endlessly burrowing, building. They bury the Adra under stone.
Wait a second. The birds are on the stone.
Sugan says we must find a way in. Sugan says I must find a way in.
There is warmth in this thought, pride. So, who is Sugan?
Speaker for the gods. Grandfather to many. He leads us here. And here I must find a way in.
So their leader, not just a leader. It's also a priest of sorts. Maybe shaman.
The fiends gather at the walls, searching too. Not for me, but they see me still.
You feel a prick of sympathetic pain, as if pierced by a volley of bullets. Alright, come with me then.
You know what it is to roam, to seek distant places. Yes, I feel this in you. Your feet, your eyes, they find the way.
She mounts into the ether and becomes a quiet presence beside you. And everyone dead here. By the way, level up. Let's do it. No, what actually do I need from him? I'm sure, but she definitely needs some athletics. Mm-hmm. I could choose only one. I probably don't need any stealth abilities. Body adamant, pain block, flow leech, and so on. Yeah, I probably don't need anything from this. Wait a second. Standard action. Not that good. The Cipher has increased maximum and certain focus. Plus 10 focus to at the beginning and at the end. This can be useful. Yeah, let's take it. Alright. So we need to swim back. Swim back to the kitchen. You retrace the road, feeling your way along stone walls and following gentle currents. And reach the cracked wall, and the first blush of light, you turn right and kick towards the surface. So it was just a kitchen, not a workshop. And combat starts with who? What the hell? What?
How may I help?
The fuck? I don't have models of characters. And they cannot see anything because of this. Nice bug. That's not some game. Council Island. There's a lot of them. And we're standing near the stupid barrels. This is bad. Oh, Coral Nugget Totem. I'm not sure how it works, but better not to come close. So we can't avoid this fight, looks like. Probably can go around. At least I'm not so sure. Okay, let's kill him. What else can I do? We'll probably come close. Okay, anyway. Some protection.
As you wish.
Yeah, they're a bit far away. Okay, what else can I do? Purple? Oh, still far away. Okay. What about lightning then? Yeah, I'm sure that it will work correctly. Yeah, surprisingly it's problematic to do so. I can do anything eventually.
Speak freely.
Okay, we'll see.
Still got it.
Okay.
A question, Watcher?
It would be nice to use something more powerful here like this. How far I can use it? The armor is pretty low. The resistance only to dexterity affliction, so she probably can do it from afar. That's the tricky part. Okay, I can... Oh, and I can jump there, but it probably won't be a good decision. Oh yeah, they are frightened and sickened. I'll go back.
Mm-hmm.
They're just doing some weird stuff. Protection. And haste. Okay, it's time to do some damage if I can. Yeah, I still can't attack a bunch of them. Yeah, I can attack a group of them. So it's mostly pointless.
Absolutely.
Something I can do?
Yeah, something you can do.
That's right.
Just immobilized, but not paralyzed for some reason. So this just summon more of this stuff.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
Yeah, better not to die from poison.
Lava will be on sick.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. And everyone taken there. You definitely need some hidden stuff.
Hey there.
And they successfully attacking him in with 99 defense. What the hell? And they even attack me. Yeah, I'm sure they can attack her as well. Yeah, I can attack them. -1 totem, whatever they do. I don't know. Probably attacking with lightning. Boom, boom. Yeah, I need more focus.
Did I do that?
Nice.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
Just stop dying.
Stay behind me. That's right.
Your orders?
Surprising they can be paralyzed.
Can't get a clean hit.
At least that was interruption. Definitely need some AoE damage.
No rush, but if you have any antidotes handy, I'd be much obliged.
Damn, stop killing it there. I probably can stop casting. No, I cannot. It's too far away.
Oh?
We need something. I'm not sure what exactly. So we cannot do it normally. That's a shame. Why no movement? It's enough. Okay, it's okay. The bird will survive anyway. So who cares? Do.
Yes.
Still under effect of sacred horror, so there is no point of doing it again. Yeah, it wasn't that good, actually.
Break upon the wheel.
Yeah?
So many of you.
Bullseye.
Oh, no rush. But if you have any antidotes handy, I'd be much obliged.
Yeah, he can die a bit, and this is not good. But probably the best choice will be to kill these two Naga warriors. And they still have accuracy, so... Damn, second hit was Grace. If it will be normal hit, if it would be normal hit, he can kill both of them. Ah, pretty shitty. Okay.
Hey.
This is futile.
You were saying?
Ashiza, straight! Dizziness, tremors. Oh, I've been poisoned.
Damn, so many of them. Need some oil.
Thick worth and rough.
Don't probably cast anything. And still knife. But I can do much as well, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, they will all die from explosion, so maybe I should attack someone else. I'm not so sure.
I got this. Of course.
Okay, go back.
Do I feel warm to you?
Question.
Something I can do?
Yeah, definitely can do something.
You were saying?
No, okay, it can be better. That is what it
Still got
is.
it.
Yes?
What else can I do?
Lava will be on seek.
Damn, I'm tempted for the whole team.
Yeah?
How can I attack more of them than one? Not sure. Yeah, even from this position I cannot attack them both. Probably.
Try this. I'll teach you a
Or maybe I
lesson.
can. What can I do? What can I use? I don't have focus, so...
Break upon the wheel.
Yeah?
Your orders?
That was a lot of damage, surprisingly.
Oh? They'll fall by my hand.
How might I assist?
Yeah?
Damn, the screaming. So stupid. So, if I finish this lone fight,
I got this.
That was
I got this.
a bit boring. So we find it in the workshop. Oh, so the other way was there. Yeah, I wasn't sure, so I decided not to try it. Now I know it.
Watch and learn.
So there was a way to avoid other Nagas. Cold stiff hand protrudes from the rubble. Okay. So it doesn't look like a workshop. Probably. It must look like a warehouse. So it's still not the right way. I need to find a workshop. Look at this. Interesting. But what about this part?
Isn't this something?
Fine great sword, exceptional medium shield. Grenade. It's not what I'm looking for. Okay, let's use the wall. I probably can climb on it. I'm sure why I need to do so, but okay. Loose masonry marks the southern wall of the gatehouse. Some of the protruding bricks looks prominent enough to climb. Yet the stonework feels sleek with sea spray and slime moss. You estimate a difficult climb and a dangerous fall. Yeah, of course I can use rope, but I also can climb. Yeah, better to use rope. Yeah, let's toss the grappling hook. The grappling hook lands with a loud clang. No sooner have you pulled it tight than you hear a splash and hissing behind you. Oh crap. Yeah, can we go up instead of fighting?
Easy does it.
This one thinks they're clever.
Fuck, they found us. Damn. Okay. It's an ambush. What can I do? This still weak to lightning. Okay, we anyway not weak to lightning.
Gen Watcher?
So we can probably dodge it normally.
Hey there.
Yeah, instead of tanking everything, I probably can just do some damage. Maybe not. I can attack them in melee.
My pleasure.
What do you need? Right on target.
No, okay, this one's blinded. And fucking bolt. Yeah, very nice damage.
Speak freely. Ha! You see that, Ishi?
Now they're following the bird. What the hell? Stop doing it.
I feel off. How may I help?
I don't know. Use another lightning. Why not?
We can't afford another loss.
No, actually, I can afford. But who cares? They're still far away from each other. It's not convenient.
Yeah? Parathis!
Captain?
That's probably it. Oh no, one of them still alive.
You see that, Ishi?
Tell me.
A question, Watcher?
And that's it. So probably we can go past the stealth through this wall. But not with a
Leave it to
grabbing
me.
hook. I didn't know it can be such a problem. Previously it always was safe. Rope dangles from the top of the gatehouse. It feels secure. Let's climb. You ascend quickly and easily to the top of the tower. And what was the point of ascending here? This is way around. To where actually? Can it be a workshop, or is this just a way to the night house? Yeah, this obviously is a way to the night house. Yeah, but what about the workshop? Can it be this one? Actually, yes, can be. I probably cannot go there like this. Okay, let's climb down. Let's climb down the rope. Go stealthy now.
Consider it done.
Yeah, this should be a workshop. Because this is the last northern building. There are no others. The chauffeur hides here.
His fear. Open. Open.
Trouble up ahead.
Yeah.
Take that! Aye?
Okay, one of them already blinded.
Avaira beyond seek.
I wonder how it works. With two targets it works perfectly.
A sure thing.
Ulu thing. Try this. I'll teach you a lesson.
May I be a candle in the night.
You were saying?
Why is it all exploding with this poison? I'm not sure that this is normal for Nagas. Actually, what else I know about Nagas? I know nothing about them. What can I look about them? Mysteria? No. Wilder, I suppose. Naga. So what do I know about them? Naga are a species of large intelligent reptile. Though they bear some humanoid characteristics, that is where the comparison ends. Their society is complex enough to make interactions with other kids a possibility, but the Naga have never entertained cooperation as a viable alternative to violence. Naga adhere to a strict religious doctrine that mirrors their will in many aspects, though focuses prominently on the Naga superiority above all other creatures. Within Naga society, they divide up individual roles around a mixture of born traits, cunning, and ambition. Naga possessing a few talents above the ability to grip a sword are consigned to the warrior class. The most venomous and keen-eyed Naga are trained as skirmishers or lead commanders. The spiritual and intellectual Naga are either instructed into the role of shaman or find their way into it, likely spending much of their career defending the status against competitors. Okay.
Give me a real.
Hasonga Worship Records. Magiverno, received from Takova. Barrels of saltpeter, crates of ammunition. Sent to Takova, sacks of rice, sacks of dried markberries. Sent to Brass Citadel, barrels of black powder. Brass Citadel actually in the Nekataka, probably in the main base for now. Oniverno, it's probably names of the months, maybe not. Received barrels of saltpeter, crates of ammunition. Sent sacks of rice and dried markberries. Even more barrels of black powder. Interesting. Yes, getting more and more barrels of saltpeter and ammunition. And sending barrels of black powder back in Brass Citadel. I wonder why. How do you want to blow Nikataka? What's going on? This can be pretty crucial. But I also need to check the stuff that they found previously. This one. A terrorist manual. And when taking aim, the terrorist must account for both the distance of the target and the velocity of the wind. What follows is a series of diagrams specifying the ideal firing angles for targets at various ranges.
Aye.
I definitely have some questions to this person. An older man hunches over a work table, scribbling furiously by the light of a flickering lantern. His hair is an oily, matted mess, and his cheeks are streaked with black. He looks up as you enter, shooting his eyes from the torchlight behind you.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Just keep that bird away from my work.
He glares at Ishiza.
Stand down, Ishi. The man is doing important work.
Slave sphincter, those snakes were noisy. I don't suppose you brought any extra parchment with you?
He brushes a lock of greasy hair behind his ear. As he does, his ink-stained fingers leave another mark on his cheek. What are you doing?
I'm writing it all down. My research, my work, something to survive before the next walk-in Colossus, the next Naga warband.
He blinks, his eyes wide and distant.
Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to do.
He turns back to the pages on the table. What happened here?
What didn't? A Colossus made of Adra marched through the fort, grew bright like luminous, and scores of soldiers fell dead. Incredible.
His quill stops moving, and his gaze grows distant.
If Aethys got to them first, then you can fit their remains in a pouch of white leaf.
Satan, Maya scratches the back of her head.
Then the Naga killed everyone else. Except Latharn, I suppose. Yes, he must have left.
Natharn?
Dawnstar fellow. Arrived yesterday, last week. Complained of strange dreams. Smart of him to leave so soon.
Okay. The hero survived, along with a few others.
They should split up. Safer that way. Better odds.
Nice.
Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to do.
The hero told me you had explosive shells for the bombard.
Only one. Just a prototype. In there.
He points to the chest against the wall.
Captain, I don't ask for much. I need to see this thing go off.
It is most impressive.
He brightens, nodding enthusiastically at Maya.
You're welcome to it. I only ask that you compile notes on the blast radius, detonation temperature, smoke formation, debris trajectory.
He continues muttering quietly to himself, taking the items off with sharp jabs of his quill. By the way, how do I get to the lighthouse?
How indeed.
A high and just enough tumbles out of him.
Naga everywhere. Suppose your best chance will be up along the walls, west and south. But how to get there?
He shakes his head.
Better perhaps to keep going south, around the edge of the fort, through Fleet Master Ko's office. More cover from the Naga.
No, okay. There are survivors hauled up by the dogs. I can help you reach them. But he probably will not agree. He waves a hand, already turned back to his notes.
Safety in numbers, eh? A comforting illusion. Let the others have it if they wish it.
He wipes his cheek, smearing more ink across it.
I must see that my work survives.
Yeah.
I got this.
Explosive shell. The shell is large enough for a bombard. A plug protrudes from the top, and black powder is caked in the seam. Exceptional arquebus. She is an exceptional as well. So let me grab exceptional one too. Okay, now let's try to use this bombard. Probably it will be very devastating. No, okay. I have everything I need. And hopefully everything will go right. So, yeah, let's load the bombard. Carefully use the shell into the bombard. Okay. Let's aim the bombard and the cluster of Naga. Yeah, probably there can do it better. A dragon cells are truly manual and use it to line up the shot. Let's fire it. You light the fuse and plug your ears. Nice! In this case. But using it against common folk would be probably too much. Very deadly stuff. Especially because Nagas can survive fireballs even. One of the soldiers warned me that Naga may ambush. Oh dear, there was a large group of Naga in the middle of the fort. Okay. So actually if I do it with them, I probably can just move around without any problems. Or maybe not. Logically there should be even more Nagas around. And I don't wanna fight with every one of them. I thought this group was special.
Watch and learn.
Sort of. It actually doesn't look like it. Just another group of Naga. So we can go to the lighthouse by moving around. Because I definitely don't want to fight with every single Naga around. It will take too much time. Plus it's not that fun.
Another fool with a death wish.
Still is a pond.
Okay, let's enter it. The lighthouse is quiet, but for soft, sibilant whispers. There is repetitive, incantatory quality to them. Yet as you cross the threshold, an old Naga with skin like cracked leather breaks off. He swivels to face you, bearing one broken thumb.
The sea-striped fiends send you to uproot the tree of the gods, yes? Their blasphemy knows no bounds.
Sea-striped fins.
Give the order, Captain. Or just nod. I'm not picky.
My upper lip pulls back in a grimace. His hand twitches in her direction, his tongue flickering.
So, the fiends corrupt even the sand-striped ones. Now I taste their stench on her.
Stench? Fins? Who is fins? Striped fins. I don't fully understand what does he mean.
If you join them in befouling the Adra, then you will join them in death too.
So you tell me this slaughter is all about Adra?
The tree of the gods, yes, which these fiends plunder and profane. Go, carry a warning of what you have seen to the other shufflers.
His tongue whips from his mouth like a ribbed streamer. Ribbed streamer, okay. And what warning do you expect me to deliver?
That shufflers must not disturb these roots, or the gods will destroy the islands again.
Actually not, because no one of them told me anything about it. So you're saying the gods have brought ruin on Deadfire before? He bears his broken fan in surprise.
Do your stories say nothing of the many disasters? Of the shuffler nests washed away like foam? Many generations ago, the sand-striped ones built great hives across the islands, and bastions around the Adra roots.
And these are the others hiss angrily. Sandstripe. So you're describing the Hoana.
Their ancestors, yes. Their meddling displeased the gods. So the gods smashed their works with heaving volcanoes and crashing waves.
His beats and bongos rattle as he brings his hands together in a loud clap. So you think history is repeating itself?
You shufflers are beasts of habit. You do not learn. You do not change. You cast off your sheddings by night, only to put them back on at daybreak. You wrap yourself in filthy, worn-out things.
A tremor of disgust rippled through his body.
Our ancestors hid deep, where the waters quenched the fires and muffled the storms. They remembered while shufflers scattered. Now, the shufflers build again.
He thumped his tail on the floorboards.
The gods see. they will tear them all down.
Actually, it asked him to reach the Adra, not to punish anyone.
Lies and treachery. The gods do not wither their own roots.
Actually, Adra is not roots that withers, but a channel of essence. This one is merely blocked. I can show you. Sugan regards you with a wary eye.
If this is not some fat-tongued lie, then show us. Approach. Restore the blessing of the gods to the Adra.
Yeah, let's try to do so. If I will fail,
here.
the fight will begin,
Yeah.
probably.
Sure.
Yeah, we shouldn't go all together.
Right here.
Grab on either with me.
As your hand touches the dim Adra, you feel the same cool, pricking sensation that you did when you touched the pillar near Port Mage. You concentrate on the pillar. The world around you swiftly falls away, leaving only the vast emptiness of the in-between. The Adra, and a multitude of golden threads undulating off into the distance. For a second time, you gather the threads in your mind and bind them together, forming a solid tether that ripples out toward its distant anchor. Again, a crack sounds from the terminus. Your consciousness is violently pulled along the cord. You are prepared for the sensation this time, but are still disoriented when you come to a sudden stop. You find yourself standing behind a familiar Titanic statue as it trudges through invisible waters. Standing at Aethis's shoulder, your soul is dwarfed by the massive god's form. Energy pulses along the tether, each wave feeding the Adra's movements. He stops. His head cranes behind him, again accompanied by the sound of stone shearing and buckling. His eyes rest upon you. He does not reach for the cord, but considers you for a long span of silence before speaking.
Your first attempt to contact me was brave. This second attempt, is it born out of desperation or something else? Why do you continue to follow me, Watcher of Cadnua?
Because I want to know what you're doing.
Many Kith would like to know the gods' designs. Why is it so important to you?
The last time you appeared, it heralded the deaths of thousands.
At first, he does not respond, but there is a wavering from the light within him. A momentary dimming that allows you to see the souls within the Adra clearly.
I never sought violence or death, but Margren and the Hand Occult have ensured that the world believes the madman Widewind tried to destroy the Deer Wood and everyone in it.
Magran is, this goddess of war. Fire and transformation, purification, consumption, and trials. Pattern goddess of the Deerwood. Never saw her, surprisingly. This council of the gods. Okay.
In truth, a war was what I desired, but not one of violence. I sought a war of conscience. If people saw that the ruins so faithfully guarded by the Glanfathans were nothing more than machines, machines the Angwithans had used to turn themselves into gods, what could that mean?
Aethys becomes silent. You can sense his presence advancing back along the cord between you. His energy flows over your hand, tendrils of light probing into the air around you. They poke and prod at the silent lost souls hovering in your vicinity.
You are in a unique position. In spite of the work of the Leaden Key and Hand Occult, You have seen through our facade. You know the gods' true nature. Without the benefit of your knowledge, few mortals would be willing to accept the true history of their gods. After all, we weren't.
So?
The last time I walked Avaira, I made a mistake in not revealing my true purpose. I believe you would understand it better than most.
Alright, what's done?
Yes, I will tell you. But this is not the time. As I take this body farther from the lighthouse, the tether grows weaker, and I have already tarried too long. Soon this link will unravel completely. If I have not reached my destination when that happens, I will need to pull more souls from your world.
So he needs souls to move this body. Wait, is that what happened at Hasongo?
It is. When you contacted me from Port Mage, I had to sever my tether to the luminous Adra. Without it, I lacked the strength to reach Hasongo. I pulled souls from the creatures of the ocean and from the people at Hasongo until I could reach the lighthouse. The soldiers and Naga there were no threat to me. I did not kill them out of malice, but simply to keep this body moving.
Yeah, the heart is beating the sucked.
It may be hard to believe, Watcher, but I have pity for every soul I've come across on this journey. Even yours.
The edges of Aethys's massive form blur and dissolve. The huge figure retreats from you. As it moves, the tether begins to rapidly unravel. As Aethys speaks, his voice sounds garbled, fragmented, and distant.
If you would know more, find me at the Ashen Maw in Margren's Teeth. I must rest there before I begin my final work. When I leave that place, you will not be able to follow. Before I go, I should return some of this to you. I still have need of the great power of your soul, but I can spare you this portion.
A pulse of energy moves back along the golden cord toward you. It feels familiar, comforting, even before it contacts you. The energy washes over you, flooding you with feelings and memories you had thought long forgotten until they settle back into the cracks of your soul. And then the tether and cord snap, Aethys's figure evaporating into dust that mingles with the endless gray expanse. Heat rushes over you, and the uncomfortable sensation of the Adra Pillar's presence cuts off. The gloom of the in-between is pierced by the light of the living world. You are back in the lighthouse, no longer dim. The luminous Adra beside you is filled with warmth and light.
Quite a journey. The Naga stare at the glowing Adra, their diamond pupils wide. Sugan turns his gaze to you, his body in a cautious half-coil.
Long have we kept peace with the sand-striped people. But then, the foreign ones came and spread, killed our people, built their hives everywhere.
Your type weren't exactly accommodating.
We were sure the Godwalker came to cast them out, that driving them away was a holy mission.
Curiosity and consternation simmer in his eyes. Slaughter is never a holy mission.
You have never fought to defend something. Very fortunate. Or cowardly.
His tail flakes in irritation.
We must go. I know not what this means, but our brethren should hear of it.
Not an option, Snake. Bet you were keeping count of how many good soldiers you fanged.
Man narrows his eyes and draws her weapon. And now he owes us. And debt is more useful than blood.
Captain?
My address to you, her right eye twitching. Pace yourself. We have more important fights ahead of us.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Yeah, she's definitely not happy about this. Gritting her teeth, Maya secured her weapon and stand down. Her fist bounded her sides.
You show us something new today, Shuffler. Thank you for this. And for your mercy.
He presses something into your palm before departing. And what was it? Definitely not this bomb. Strain the favor. Plus intellect, minus 10% hostile effect duration, plus 10% beneficial effect duration. Meh. The lower Naga castes often give shark teeth to venerated shaman as a token of respect. The shaman weaves these teeth into strands, which are worn as necklaces. The more teeth a shaman possesses, the more renowned they accrue. Should the necklace be lost or destroyed, the shaman is chastised, their renown made forfeit, and they are forced to start the necklace again. Interesting. But we still have the stupid Naga totems.
Leave it to me.
She wants to speak with
Captain,
me.
a word?
Maya nods to grab your attention. Yes, Maya?
What, did Ishi defecate in your favorite helmet or something? You've spoken to Aethys, which means you know what we're up against. If the fleet sailed up to him and fired every cannon at once, I imagine we'd have a fighting chance at taking a chip off his kneecap. There's no stopping him, is there?
Damn. I shouldn't be probably straight with her. She is a true patriot of her own people, of her own nation. And they will probably not accept it. Okay. Who says we need to stop him?
If that's a joke, it's a poor one.
She sides away some of her tension, rolling her shoulders and cracking her neck.
I suppose there's a certain appeal to recognizing the inevitable. We don't have to waste our breath trying to stop it.
So, care to elaborate on that?
It reminds me of the first time I shot to kill.
Maya folds her arms and grins. Alright. I have to hear this, I suppose.
There he stood, a pirate captain barking orders from the forecastle. Out of everyone's range but mine.
Maya holds up her hand to frame a distant spot.
The wind toyed with us. I took aim, never thinking I'd make the shot, but then I felt this awareness, like someone out there was aiming me. A cannon blast took me by surprise. I squeezed off a shot, expecting it to fly wide, but the bullet took my target between his eyes.
She traced a circle over her brow.
I don't know if Bareth kicked open a door or the Sky Mother held my hand, but that man was meant to die. I've got that same feeling now. Better or worse, I know that Aethys is meant to succeed.
hotel. If Eltha's getting what he wants is good for the rest of us.
Hope I didn't take the wind out of your sail. Whether or not we can change anything, at least we can say we were there. That's more than most people get.
Yeah, let's be off. Pretty weird dialogue. Okay, let's destroy some nugget totem. Why only me?
Still got it.
Sure.
Looks like it wasn't necessary, but still. Another lonely cat. Why do we need so many cats? So I actually expected something different. And what can I say after speaking with Anathas? I probably should wait and see what he can do. Wait
the
a
snakes
second.
are fooling themselves if they think this is over.
They moved from this place? Really? Actually killed everyone here.
Had another one of your talks there, didn't you? You gonna share details, or do we gotta guess?
When the captain goes all starry-eyed like that, the crew starts to ask questions.
I was rather hoping someone else would bring that up.
I shouldn't tell them about the place, probably. Yeah, more than ever, I am determined to find Elthas. Their nods.
Any word from our giant Adra friend?
You have to follow me if you want to find out.
It's a good thing we're old friends.
Oh yeah. Because I'm still not sure. Should I trust Elthas or not, but every god is an aspect of his own stuff. And Elthas' aspect of mostly everything good. So he should actually try to make things better, not to make them worse.
Consider it done.
So maybe I should trust him. Remember the field that made this stomping across Cat Noah. Okay. And what about this one? Letter from Lathern. Yeah, the only dude that can survive here. This letter is written in small, meticulous hand. Cool. You know I've never been one for superstition, but I'm telling you, there is something to these dreams. Couldn't tell you what they mean, only that they wake me 3 times a night. All of us work in your farms. Yes, they are dozens to a man. I haven't them too. I have got no mind to tell you how to run your fort, but I've got to look after my brethren here. We left homes and families back in Red Saras, and now we see strange things and laboring next to a duke's ransom in Black Powder. Or did you reckon a dumb hig like me wouldn't notice? Okay. Kasulga Fort expanded design. Flecks of thin wax cling to the tip of the blade. Interesting. I need more answers. But it was mostly destroyed. But I also don't see a corpse. I'm not sure where can he be. This is closed. I'm sure, but let's look around.
I got this. I got this.
Okay. Well, the only place that is left is this way, where I saw this marauders, and they probably still there.
Looks like trouble.
Boss!
Yeah, just some looters.
Yes?
I have no idea what they want to do here, because they don't have a chance, but still. But so I can try to cast different spell. But they have very low protection. Okay, oh, what about this alternative? Extreme loud, blah blah blah. This can do still a lot of damage.
Worse than rough!
A question, Watcher?
They move soon. So they gathering. Or not. It's not good.
Yeah?
Oh, I misclicked.
Hey.
You were saying?
They're far away a bit from each other.
I've got this, Captain.
But who cares?
Tell me.
Oh, so it's doing damage even after. Interesting. Okay.
Lava
Yeah?
beyond seek.
Of course.
Hey.
Come on!
You were saying?
For the homeland!
And they're so protected. It's a deflection.
How may I help?
Okay, one of them left.
Lava beyond seek.
Yeah?
Captain,
That's it.
you were saying?
Find my armor, but no one needs the scrap. Find stiletto. Very good penetration. Just percent damage. Yeah, I'm not sure about this, but maybe. She is using exceptional. Yeah, just fine. But 8 penetration. Social prison, okay, it's probably better. So can I upgrade my sword? Blade form. Heavy blade. 15% damage is crush. Blade form 2%. Initiative stacked on damage on scoring hit. Deflection against melee weapons. Counter-attack enemy when missed in melee. Inflicts dazed on target. I really need initiative so I can attack faster. But for how long it will stack? Till the end of the fight or not? Hard to say. About this, run through, spin assault. So swing the blade in a wide arc, striking all nearby targets for slash pierce damage, knocking them back and hobbling them. Knocking back? I'm sure that knocking back is really a bonus. Attacks in the cone. One per encounter. Oh, so I need to use that. It's probably will be rounded away, but one per encounter is mostly good. So you can just run in the middle of the enemies and use it. And run through. Impale target, knocking them down and causing them to bleed for raw damage. 20 damage per round for 1 round. So just 20 damage. Okay, spin sound better. Nail successfully enchanted, yes. So what do I need for superb? Legendary. Yeah, I should find more emeralds. The sword is really good, I just need more damage. Blade form. Offensive parry. Oh, offensive parry is good. Because when you block and everything is good, but the only problem I have pretty low deflection. Not always, but still. So I mostly take grazes, not misses. Plus I have very high armor, so it doesn't feel that good. So blade form. Achievement unlocked. What about the armor, by the way? Crimson Steel, feed the chain. Action speed. But when you become bloodied, we become bloodied. Okay, not that good.
Consider it. Not a problem, Captain.
Black powder, now soggy clumps inside the crate. Yeah, this place is full of black powder. They actually producing black powder. And I'm not sure that this is good. So maybe I still keep side with Nakataka instead of those two corpse. I actually dislike everyone from this place. But I still probably need to choose someone.
Scale-bellied cowards! I knew they'd run!
Hell Hardy Traveler. Oh yeah. And who's Bern?
What do we have here?
What did they found? Oh. Exceptional leather armor. So armor rating. Now probably I need some unique variant.
Light of Aethys be upon you, neighbor. Are you looking for survivors?
Unlike the other survivors we've seen, this young man, despite the haggard look, and a set of dirt-smeared tattered clothes, wears a calm face and speaks with a steady voice. Yes, actually. My friend is looking for someone we were told might live around here.
Short lady, about my age, came from Deerwood with her son. Let's see, freckles, braids usually. Punches you in the arm if she likes you, face if not. Oh, and that's if you're lucky.
No, that doesn't sound like anyone.
The young man's face remains smooth, betraying neither surprises nor interest. Yeah, he can be the son, actually. We in the right place. You must know her. She has a son about your age.
You gotta be her son. Got her nose and her freckles. You don't have to lie to me, kid. I'm a friend of your mother's. She hiding from someone? Maybe an ex-lover who gave her the best night of her life?
Yeah, you're protecting her, we understand.
No, I misspoke.
Forget it. Just tell me something. Your father, you know him?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Yeah, second variant is funny. Like it sent, we are friends of your mother's.
Right, friends of Alava's.
No hint of emotion registered on the boy's face.
Yes, I knew my father when I was very young. He was a man of strong faith.
Have to be. You get Alava mad, you need a god on your side for protection.
He was lost to us during the purges, which was how we came to flee here.
So you met him?
Bren nods slowly.
Well, that's great. You had a dad.
A moment passes with the door, staring at Bern with a strange, undulating grimace drawn back across his face. He clears his throat.
Where's your mother now? Got a lot of catching up to do.
My mother is with Aethys.
There is a trace of a smile that seems to come with the last word. Adair appears confused. So, meaning what exactly?
She passed the veil a few years ago. A flu.
Oh. Adair's jaw snackens.
It's possible her soul has taken a new body by now, but if she was truly blessed, she marches instead beside the shining god.
The boy's hinted smile brightens, his eyes far away. Adair's face has gone scarred beneath his farmer's tan. His nostrils pulsate with each heavy breath.
You lied to us. Said you didn't know her. Expect me to believe this now?
Takes a short step toward Bern, who takes two backwards. Yeah, how can he say it so coldly?
Nothing cold about it. It's fevered is what it is.
Adair stares the boy down, then turns away with a grunt and a noteworthy gesture.
I'm not lying. She's buried on the other side of that hill.
He points northward.
How could she be gone?
Don't be troubled by her passing. All souls that march with Aethys receive his warmth and light.
Adair scowls. What do you mean, march with Amethyst?
Aethys has come to us twice now. Even Oblivion couldn't slow his march. We shouldn't have opposed his first coming. He meant to rally us under his banner.
Oh, I know a lot of dead deer woodens who will be relieved to hear that.
Yeah, the road acted hastily. I agree.
Well, usually a good idea to react hastily to an invasion. Although after he was dead, I don't think any of us ever found out why he'd done what he did.
Aethys forced everyone to declare themselves as ally or enemy, nothing more. Now he marches again, and we have a chance to correct our mistake.
Well, that's charitable.
I would like to have joined him when he passed this way, but I was weak. It won't happen again.
You seem confident in a god who causing a lot of destruction.
You can't build on broken foundations. Real change needs destruction. I trust my God knows better than I do. He knows truths I'll never learn.
And got that right.
I was once lost. I struggled as you do now. But the partisans of the lighted path have restored my faith in Aethys.
Partisans? And this other looks up and burn.
What greater honor than to march in his vanguard?
Who are the partisans of the lighted path?
We began as children of the Dawnstars, separated from each other as we questioned our purpose. But then Aethys granted a vision to Gadarian Bosch. Bosch saw an illuminated path lighten the way through a black abyss.
The words fell from his mouth bulky and awkward, as though someone else had stopped them there.
And he saw Aethys marching on the path, and Aethys bade him to march alongside. And the Shining God told Gadarian Bosch to gather an army of the god's truest followers, and to prepare to lead it into battle.
You'd think after getting blown up, he'd slow down on the battling.
But who does the elders intend to battle?
We don't know. The end of the path hasn't been revealed to Gadarian Bosch yet, but to the faithful, shouldn't matter.
But how will you join elders when he marched beneath the sea?
There'll be a great journey, but we're prepared. Gadarian Bosch knows the way.
Has this Bosch shown proof of his visions?
Aethys himself has appeared in Deadfire in the form Gadarian Bosch foretold. That's more proof than any of his faithful could ever ask. What fortune to be given this opportunity, to know our God in the living world.
And why did you lie to us about knowing enough?
Gadarian Bosch warned us. Those outside the partisans may ridicule us and test our faith, especially our old families and others close to them. We've learned it's best to keep to ourselves and those with open minds, which relations and friends mostly aren't.
And there, did you get what you needed here? And Darren takes a deep breath. He looks around, then at Bern. He nods, tight-lipped.
We can go. Hey,
We'll be
kid.
going then.
What was your name again?
Bairn.
Right. This lighted path fellow, Bosch. Sounds interesting. There's some way I can meet him?
He's usually on the move, rallying followers. But the partisans of the lighted path often gather in the Temple of Aethys in Neketaka.
I already saw them.
I am soon to go there myself, in fact. There's an adherent there, Ogna, who initiates new partisans. No doubt she'd be pleased to help you. Aethys needs able soldiers, even in their elder years.
And there's Spitz.
You should consider what Ogna has to say. It might speak to you. Farewell.
So someone's trying to do the same stuff again. We met Anafa's son Bern and learned that Anafa had passed away some time ago. He seems to have fallen with a Dawnstar sect called the Partisan of the Lightened Path, led by a man named Gadarian Bosch, who have some unusual militaristic views about Eonta's passage through Deadfire. Despite the news of Anafa, Adara seems concerned now for his son and wants to investigate this sect. Bern referred us to a woman named Ogn in the Temple of Gaon in Neketaka, who recruits new members to the Lightened Path. Oh, good evening, mentalist. Why am I a survival expert? I'm not a survival expert. If I can survive a bit longer than my horse, it doesn't make me a survival expert.
Look at our beacon. Even the Colossus couldn't destroy it. And those snakes aren't so tough now, are they?
She looks up at the lighthouse, giddy with relief. given all that's happened here, you sound extremely confident.
The lighthouse shines again. We survived.
Yeah, but not this finals round.
It's proof that our people can conquer anything. That our works can survive even here.
She finally turns to you with a broad, triumphant smile.
The Hanzanui will want to thank you personally for your help here. And she should also know what we're up against.
She eyes the downstairs and the crater's footprint. Ah, it doesn't look good. They think that downstairs people lured anthers to this place to kill almost everyone. And they also bring Nagas with them. And some mad fanatics from downstairs want to start the war because they think that this is the path of Anthos. The most peaceful god, actually. And the war is coming, obviously. Dawn Dark? Yes. It's not just a chance, it will be 100% when they will release all the not DLC, but chapters. Probably the last one left. I don't remember, 1 or 2 is left. So, yes, it will be. I played... I don't remember 2 or 3 chapters, probably 2 chapters, yeah. Probably only 2 chapters. And it was interesting, plus I played a bit in survival mode. I will gladly return to it when it will be completed, so I can start anew and play till the end. What can I find? Hazanuya. Why I need Hazanuya? Who is Hazanuya? Route and title roughly equivalent to Admiral. Okay, where can I find the Hazanuya?
She's usually at the Brass Citadel in Nekataka. Though she gets called to the palace often, haggling with the Queen and the Valians.
I already spoke to her. Okay. And I shouldn't tell her where I'm moving, so farewell.
Clear skies.
She crossed her forearms over her chest. So far, logically, no one knows about my destination. And I should keep it like this. Because there is a chance that Elda's doing the right thing. And it looks like... oh, he really doing this stuff. So for greater good, I should keep it in secret. Elda's invite me to speak with him further at Ashen Mound Magranstees, a chain of volcanoes that rises from the northernmost seas of the Deadfire. Elda's plans to restore his powers somewhere in Magranstees, undoubtedly from a large vein of luminous Adra. Yeah. Okay, I still have some quests nearby. I definitely need to return back to the temple. And okay, let's do it. I don't want to be distracted by other quests right now. I want to finish this while I can remember everything. The best. What the hell is this? Captain E. Royal Deadfire Company. Yeah, okay. This all plays from Royal Deadfire Company, but why all of them here? Junk? What does it mean? Oh, junk is probably the best possible ship. They have a lot of them. Okay, I get it. What do they want from me? As long as the amount of wreckage on the horizon, when you see dozen junks sailing toward you. Even at this distance, you can tell they are making Godspeed. Yeah, I definitely cannot fight my way through. One of the ships pulls up alongside yours, and the well-dressed man approaches the edge of the deck. You do not recognize him, but he grins cryptically at you. Timely of you to show up, boss. I was just scribbling down my daily report. Maya folds the arms and nods across the gap. I'm afraid it will have to wait until I return to the Brass Citadel. He nods at Maya. I am Atsura, Grand Secretary of the Royal Deadfire Company and Special Emissary of the Ranganui of Rautai. He nods, but he is gazing toward Hasonga with a peculiar smile. The other beacon visible in here shines brightly. Nekitaka is a booze with prize for your deeds. I'm glad to meet you at last. Yeah, very weird Danok in such a place. Probably because I can try to run away. A pleasure to meet you. Your manners do you much credit. I want to extend the thanks of the Royal Deadfire Company for what you've done here. He raises one hand towards the outer beacon. You've restored a valuable asset, whether or not that was your intention. Gives a quick slight smile. The others at the palace will want to hear of this, no doubt, and you may as well take credit while the deed is fresh. Okay, I have very weird variants, so yeah, let's say nothing. Go to Serpent Crown in Nekataka, and later come and see me at the Brass Citadel. I'm always eager to forge relationships with such resourceful individuals. At any rate, I have much to attend to, and it seems you do as well. Clear skies, Captain Avaira. Atsura nods as his crew makes ready to sail once more. Oh, yeah, okay. Still no one knows the place, and this is good. Yeah, anyway, wanted to return, so let's return. Also need to sell some crap, maybe I can buy better ship finally. Maybe not. Subterranean Temple, Pokokohoro, yeah, okay, Nekataka. I don't know, visit this temple, by the way. What level it is? That drop gone. Nope, let it pass. Okay, so I anyway need to speak with Ogna. And by the way, what about the main quest? It's in fire. Yeah, it's not. There wasn't the progress. Matter of import. Wait, let's see at the rendezvous location. It's all different. So looks like I need to visit the palace for some reason. It's part of the Juan or not? No, it's not it. This one. Now that I've seen two matters at Hasonga, officials at Kahanga Palace in Nakataka will want my report. I should present myself at the Royal Palace in Nakataka to give an accounting of what happened at Hasonga. Yeah. I need to do so, but hopefully I will not ruin everything by telling them where to go.
You blink and find yourself standing in the knee-high grass of an endless field, with the day just falling into dusk.
Let me guess. Gods find me.
Then, the earth falls away. The wind ceases, and you are sent tumbling up into the dark of the sky.
Oh yeah. Everything like I prefer.
Watcher.
The voice of the Pallid Knight shakes the earth at your feet. You have returned to Bereth's realm. Your soul once more called to attend the wishes of the god of death.
This shit again. Okay, I need to keep my face. Let's bow.
Once again, you have spoken with the Child of Light. Tell me what you have learned.
Yeah, he's still smashing his way across the Deadfire, destroying everything in sight.
My patience is not infinite, and your soul is but one breath in a hurricane that I control.
She closes the gap between you in a blink. This near, you realize the god of death has a smell. Like dust and ozone, petrichor and cold, cold steel.
You won't kill me. You need me.
You may be the Watcher of Cadnua, the Hound of Aethys, the Herald of Barath, but you are still a mortal woman.
I know it.
Every time you defy me, I grow further inclined to disassemble your soul and scatter your essence to the farthest corners of the beyond once the task I have assigned you is complete. So have a care, Watcher.
He makes for migrants this, so I cannot say anything else. Why couldn't I say anything else? Fuck. So I don't have a choice really. It looks like I have a choice at the beginning, but eventually I don't have a choice.
Intriguing.
The pallid knight stares past you, pensive.
While attend, tell me what your many eyes perceive.
Her words ring out, and a heavy silence descends.
God of secrets, revelations, illusions, cryptography, obfuscation, perception, dreams, and visions. Damn, so many stuff. Will is in and of itself a mystery, with no consistent form or gender. Its followers reveal in the act of creating and unraveling mysteries.
In the silence breaks the murmur of countless voices. They speak all at once in languages both known and unknown to you.
So this time, the other gods come to this place. Nice. Yeah, it looks like it. I just cannot go and just confront my own god, because in first game, so origin of this character is actually I'm a priest of Barath. So I'm the priest of the gods that return my soul to my body. So I cannot just deny everything and ignore her demand. So I can only answer normally. Anyway, so it actually fits normally for the character.
In the space beside Barath, an eye blinks open, followed fast by several more. They are round, keen eyes of Kith, the slit eyes of snakes, the small, dark marbles of birds, the bulbous lanterns of deep-sea fish.
Here we are.
A figure walks through the cloud of eyes as one might step through a door. It is an Orlan, then a pale elf, an ocean human, a Naga. Each of them eyeless. They are Wal.
This is the first interesting thing to happen in ages, and we do so love a riddle.
The figure wears an Amawa's grin, and the many voices beneath its own titter.
Yes, it's so interesting when hundreds of kids die so elders can take us through.
Some things must be lost to be found again. You knew that once, when you buried my scroll beneath the earth in Black Meadow. But it seems you have forgotten.
No, I'm not.
We have read the book of your life, Watcher. It is heavy with the weight of your choices, and its pages are not unmarred by the blood of others. You reap, but on a smaller scale.
Yeah, and that's a pretty big difference.
We see between the strings of the world, and Aethys is there, strumming them like a lute. His tongue is still, yet he sings of a coming joy. What tune he plays, we do not know. It is complex, ever-shifting. One moment vibrating in harmony, the next in discord.
A man strides through the door to Barath's realm. Behind him lope wolves with lolling tongues, and jungle cats whose long tails twitch with every step. Galawain, the changeling, arrives, and he brings with him the wild heart of Aora's untamed places.
Go in. God of the hunt, assassin pursued wilderness and predatory creatures, sometimes start to take the form of a fur-clad hunter or of a great hound. Gawain favors the survival of the strong and the cunning of the weak.
Fast on Galawain's heels, a small wave of seawater washes across the tiles. It pours off the edge of the platform and cascades down into the beyond. From out of the water rears a glowing lure, then the head of a gigantic fish. The round black eyes of Andra roll to meet yours.
Yeah, I know well who she is.
My gift-bearers bring to me that which Kith most want to forget. And in their memories I see you as Wal does. You are the one who leaves chaos in her wake. You knew one of them once, my gift-bearers. Maneha. She longs to forget and to help others do the same. But when given the chance to aid her, you did not.
If I remember correctly, yeah, Maneha is probably one of the party members in DLC to the first game. But yeah, I didn't work with her.
You are a capricious creature, like Aethys.
Andra's storm-black eyes roll away from you.
What the Maroni goddess?
Aethys is nothing if not resourceful. I admire his nerve.
In the changeling's voice, you hear the soft patter of rain on leaves and the rush of wind through treetops.
Aren't you worried?
No. He is a creature of the pack, left long alone. Without our strength behind him, he is weak.
Yeah, but he can gather souls. And he actually don't need any strength. Now I partly know what he wants to do. He don't need some strength really.
If his journey leads him back to us, he has proved himself worthy of return to the fold.
Aethys does not return to us. He returns to execute some grand plan. We must stop him.
Andra's voice rises like a tide, panic riding its crest. The doors lining the walls of Bareth's realm slam open in unison. Warped pieces of ancient armor and the remnants of discarded weapons roar through the doorways. They meet in the center of the room, in a shower of sparks, and form the vague figure of a man. Finally, a blacksmith's sledge hurtles past your shoulder, and the figure snatches it from the air.
Yeah, by the way, he should be dead. If not my decision at the end of the DLC. So maybe he at least can help me.
A man made half of metal and half of ruined skin stands before you. The rounded metal of a well-worn shield makes up most of his skull, his right eye socket, and jaw. His mouth is pulled forever into a half grimace.
If Aethys has something foolish planned, perhaps we can turn him from that path and set him down a more productive one.
Abaddon's words crash and screech together, like long steel gears forced to movement for the first time in centuries.
God of golems, machines, industry, strength, hope, and aspiration. Favorite most commonly upon the labyrinth class. The golem is thought to have once been able to take a human resembling form, as most of the other gods are, but then been somehow killed, only to forge himself back into existence inside the shell of an immense golem. Various accounts of his deaths exist, and none is considered definitive.
Abaddon speaks with a child's naivety.
The other gods don't seem too concerned.
He violates not their realms, but mine. I feel his urgency in every stamp of his feet along my spine. I will send tsunamis to slow him, if Mogren would stir the earth beneath Mogren's teeth.
The water at your feet recedes. Lava oozes up through the shallow water, and a woman made from the guts of the earth emerges. She settles her characteristic broadsword on her shoulder and sighs a cloud of smoke and ash. Magrin returns.
In the age when our steps carved valleys across the face of Avaira, our bodies were impervious to all but the strongest attacks. I doubt fire and water will be enough to stop him. But I will bear down upon Aethys with all the heat and fury of the earth. If I must.
Actually, stone him works party now, because he need some souls to move, and he don't have much. Yeah, she don't give a fuck about anarchies. There must be another way to stop him.
The death of thousands now could prevent the death of millions later.
Looks like the same answer as if I would choose a thousands of chaos variant. Yeah, but you don't know if you save millions, you might kill thousands for nothing.
Dark, inky tears fall from Andra's eyes.
Sacrifices of the few protect the futures of the many. You cannot let your petty mortal feelings blind you to the urgency of the dilemma Aethys has thrust upon us.
Yeah, my petty mortal feelings are the only reason your wrists don't shave in Woodica shackles.
You will mind upon whose ground you tread.
The Pallid Knight watches you with keen, predatory eyes.
Okay, better to be silent.
The deep, bellowing cry of an aurochs shakes the ground beneath your feet. The cry drones on and on, a moan without end. Wal's many eyes squeeze shut. Andra slips back beneath her waves. Magrin dissipates in a swirling cloud of steam. Galawain's beasts cower and whine.
Interesting. They afraid of him?
Only the Pallid Knight stands impassive.
My end comes to all things in time. Should Aethys care to hasten the inevitable, I welcome his efforts.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Aethys seeks a slate wiped clean. Freedom from the endless revolutions of Barath's wheel. The final emancipation of the countless stolen mortal lives the gods hoard within themselves.
The Child of Light will not choose the hour of my death.
Magrin tests the edge of her broadsword with a smoldering finger.
He sows chaos in his longing for a radiant dawn. So much will be lost in the cacophony of fear his actions inspire.
The crack of thunder rends the air. The gods fall silent.
We can wait no longer to act. Speak with him, Watcher. Discover what it is he plans.
I'll do my best.
Water begins to creep across the floor. It swells, runs swiftly, and catches at your ankles. You scrabble at the tiles, but it's no use. The current's pull drags you off the edge of Bareth's realm, and into the fathomless beyond. You splash down in water so dark you can't see the bottom. Then, the water recedes, gone like a dream upon waking. The hard wood of your cabin's floor presses against your spine. The gods are gone, but you remain.
Yeah, still remains, still intact. So at least my task only to speak with him. And I actually anyway planned to speak with him, so it's okay, I think. Okay. As we have opportunity to speak with others.
Watch and learn.
But I can speak with statue for some reason. Still.
Captain.
Edwin looks up from a book, her carmine eyes tightening on you.
Or should I call you the Watcher of Cadnua? I confess that title. Something of a mouthful.
I think it you've heard something of me.
This and that. Your involvement in Duke Avar's hearings on animancy and the aftermath brought you to the attention of animancers across the Reach.
It's like Cadnua is gone. It's just Captain now.
Captain it is, then.
The chin rises slightly as she peers through her spectacles.
When you took me aboard, you neglected to mention that you were in pursuit of a rampaging deity.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have told you what was going on.
I appreciate the apology, but it's unnecessary. The Blue Colossus may be one of the defining events of the age. I count myself fortunate to bear witness to your investigation. Speaking of, let us return to it, yeah?
She bows slightly at the waist and farewell. Can I possibly check the equipment? No, but it would be so good opportunity to level up them, give them equipment and so on. But I cannot do it. Okay.
I would not have guessed I would find myself back with the Watcher of Cadnua, much less at the Order of Akanta.
Expression fluctuates between amusement and annoyance.
I know that you did not intend for misfortune to befall me, and I appreciate what you said in Queen's Birth. Perhaps this time will go better for both of us.
I'm not so sure.
You only have to ask.
Can you tell me more about what happened after we defeated Theos?
After we parted ways, I returned to the Republics and reported to the Duke's bells. I failed to complete my mission and had no excuses. The Republics had lost a golden opportunity to trade with the Glanfathens, and the Dukes were furious. They exiled me from the Brotherhood, scoured the suns from my breastplate, put me on a ship to raid Ceres. Diverus, I was lucky to escape with my life. I worked as a guard. Caravans, ships, wealthy merchants. I did not discriminate. After my exile, both my purpose and my pride were gone.
Yeah, she have a right to hate me a bit.
The years have taken me from the Eastern Reach to the Deadfire. Some would say it is fate that has brought us together again, Watcher. But you must already know what I think. It is just luck. Time will tell if it is good or ill.
And what's your opinion on what's happening with Eontas?
Well, even if he has taken a special interest in you, I doubt he is any less mad than I predicted. And I doubt Bereth and the other gods will consider your debt to them fulfilled. Merla, all of it. But this is just the same as before, no? The gods are playing their games and leaving us to settle the wager. We need to find a way to turn the tables on them, you and I. Diverus.
Yeah, definitely.
Where I am assigned is of no concern to me.
But
But I do think the Deadfire can be profitable for the Republics. If the Dukes need me here, I am glad to serve them.
I don't know. She's so weird. Like, she's the man of honor party now, but the Duke's doing very weird stuff. Very heartless stuff. And very bad for the locals, at least. And she is glad to serve. Alright, farewell then.
Wonder what Pa's up to.
Great and terrible things are at work. And once again, you seem to be in the middle of it.
Another is twisting the edge of his sash between his hands, a purposeful frown on his face.
The Rawatayans we passed will doubtless spread word of what you've done in Hasongo. But others will want to know what you've seen. They'll look to you for answers.
He watched the uncertainty, his brow furrowed. Yeah, he definitely one of them. I mean, he also wanna know. So...
This is no small matter.
He pinches the bridge of his nose.
Don't you worry what will come next? What events you might move forward?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. But what is this really about, Aneth? He sighed through his nose, his lips pressed together.
It reminds me of the question that drew me to the Deadfire. The one I've been avoiding.
He rubs the back of his neck.
I promised to tell you what I was doing among the Animancers at Port Marge. As you may have guessed, I was observing them, gathering information on the various Animancy operations in the region.
And what for?
Animancy is a subject of particular interest to the Leaden Key. Through it, I hope to pick up the trail.
A spark of pleasure gleams in his eye. So, and then?
That's where it gets complicated.
He pursed his lips.
After that incident in Old Valia, I thought more about the Leaden Key and its particular composition.
Go on.
It's existed for over 2,000 years. Say what you will about its motives and methods, but that's an impressive tenure.
He closes his hands behind his back and begins pacing.
That's when I realized how short-sighted I'd been. To think I could change the Leaden Key without understanding how it works.
Oh. Okay, let's just listen.
I found references to an ancient Leaden Key cabal in the Deadfire. Possibly one of the oldest, if accounts are credible. And they appear to have been working independently, without direct intervention from Theos, for almost 2 millennia.
Oh. He watched so eagerly, waiting for that to sink in. So you think that by observing them you can learn how the Leaden Key works?
And how to reform it, yes. Most sources refer to them as the Painted Masks. But I haven't met anyone here who knows that name. I don't know where in the Deadfire they are exactly, but I was hoping we could look for them together.
He folds his hands, looking hopeful and little sheepish. Typical Aneth. Find an ancient Leaden Key stacked somewhere in the monster-ridden archipelago. Sure, easy.
Well, the Watcher who survived the wrath of the gods, I would hope so.
Yeah, I've survived for now.
Anyway, there's daylight yet. I suppose that's enough from me.
I got time.
What's going on with you and Edith?
I'm a little worried about Aloth.
What is it?
I think the strain of the journey is getting to him. He's not his usual self.
There's expression in his grave.
The old Aloth used to really like it when we made fun of him. He'd just stand there real quiet with his mouth sort of twitching and his eyes real big like he couldn't believe how good we were getting him.
And there pauses with a nostalgic smile and a far-off look. After an ending wait, the smile wanes.
But the new Aloth doesn't just sit and take it. It's like he's losing his sense of humor.
Is it everything?
No, not all of it. There's the leaden key. We went all the way through the Deerwood to stop them. Now Aloth just picks up where Theos left off? The leaden key. I don't need to tell you what they did. Just about everything I ever cared about back home, they ruined it. What do you suppose Aloth's been up to these last few years? And why do you suppose he's back here with us?
So what are you saying?
I don't know. Something doesn't sit right is all. You telling me you don't have suspicions?
Oh, Edith isn't Theos. His little key is ethical, just as he is.
Yeah, I'd like to believe that. But it seems more likely the leaden key would change Aloth than the other way around. Well, appreciate you taking the time.
Interesting.
What are we standing around for?
No, okay. What about Jyoti? I'm sure that they want to speak with her, but...
Tell me what's on your mind?
Yeah, by the way. How are you feeling? Have you suffered any recent nightmares?
They're there in my head when I sleep. And sometimes I can taste them on the back of my tongue like a smear of grit. Happens when I take in a particularly volatile soul.
And what are you going to do?
Go madder than I already am? I don't rightly know. It's not like I can turn my back on my duty to my god, even if it kills me.
Okay, that's all for now, probably. Maybe not. What are your thoughts on Elthas?
We talking during the Saints War or after he died?
Yeah, we already talked about it. Okay, let's speak of something else. Oh, but maybe it can actually help you. Tell me about him leading up to and during the Saint War.
I really only know what my folks taught me.
It can be enough, actually. Just scratch the back of your hand.
Aethys embodied Saint Widwin, but during the war, he got blown to bits. That's the thing about human bodies. Eventually, they all gotta die.
Yeah, it's not what I wanted to hear.
As the god of rebirth, of course, Aethys would be coming back. But where I differ from my family's view, and my High Priestess's view, is that I've studied the apotheosis of Gone. And I know all about the backside, the downward swoop, the death part of the cycle of life. Abscission, rot, regrowth. What's gone can never be again. What comes back is changed. Always. Even if what comes back is a god. No need to fiddle foot around. You need me, I'll be 2 whoops and a holler away.
Alright, let's find someone else, probably. I still have someone to find. Plus I need to help Maya. So we need to go to Port Magia before I will go to Neketaga.
Ahoy, Captain. What can I do you for?
Oh, yeah. Because I have this opportunity. Tell me about Rimara.
Aye, sure.
Because we need to wisdom as well.
When I were a wee swabby, fresh to the sea, it were Romaro that showed me the ropes and rigging. More than that, he kept his weather eye open for me.
He blocks at the fur and his elbow.
The sea be a right poxy oar on occasion, and life aboard the Sorcerer, that and more. Malnash, our ship hunter, she were all wet and bothered for doing me harm. And Romaro, he protected me. Mentored me too. Learned me letters and navigation. Handed down the Principe traditions. In time, we became close as kin or closer. And the sorcerer, my family.
You told me a lot about the two of you, but not much about him.
Fair. He be of old Valian stock. A good man and righteous. Not honest, of course, but honourable. Were our shipboard sawbones, more than half handy at it.
He smiles and rubs his upper right arm.
More than one swabby behind the old salt a deferral from the wheel.
Okay. Thank you, I'm glad you shared that.
Aye. Do right by it, and I won't be regretting it.
I'd like to ask you about the Principe.
Ask away, Cap.
You seem to enjoy being Principe.
Aye, that I do, Cap.
His current leaves leads into a broad smile revealing the crooked teeth. And what about it?
What not? Smell of the sea, creak of the rigging, blast of the cannons, rush aboard and a right piece of prey. A mug of spice rum in my hands and a bawdy song on my lips. A lad or lass in every port and another in my hammock.
He shrugs his grin.
Be a pirate's life for me.
All the things you get out of being a hairy, smelly cutthroat, I get out of being a decorated officer. It'd be funny if it wasn't so sad.
No worries, lass. I'll be making a right honest pirate of you yet. She's a too.
Wings admire. Up ahead the bird.
Ask away, Cap.
Okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, farewell. So he is still mostly mourn. Okay, we need to leave this place. How can I do so? No, it's not it. Couldn't I leave this place right now? I don't remember exactly now. Oh yeah, this one probably. Now, okay, let's move. I still need to go near Neketaka, but I can go to the port Magia first. I wanna have Maya to see. Can I change anything with her? Go for Pirate Nights on the ruin of your ship. A missive bound to its neck bears the sigil of the Kahanga tribe. Kahanga tribe. Okay, let's read it. Queen Nikaza's missive. Captain Avaira, it would be my honor to host the savior of Hasonga at the Kahanga Palace. Neketaka is the city for Huana and outsiders alike, and there is no shortage of work for kids who are determined to be as useful as you. Should you have the stamina for a good climb, the palace atop Serpent's Crown could be your second home. Think on it. Yeah, I will think on it, but not right now. Okay, back to Port Magia first. So there are first time 3, maybe 4 factions. Principe definitely not my friends. I'll slaughter all of them if I can. And the rest are violent trading companies that mostly only searching for profit and don't give a fuck about human lives. Sickness rocks your crew. What? Yeah, I'm still having fun. And yeah, hello King of Stars. Long time no see, by the way. So, and anyway, if I started the game, I will finish it. The illness starts slow, a cough here, the shake there, but then it hits the crew hard and fast, washing across the deck like a rogue wave. Within a day, not a single member of the crew can breathe easily. Each coughs their throat raw, spitting bloody globs of flake into the sea. Nice. Mario lost 5. we literally dying, and Mario lost 5 from 100. Yeah, it was just eat some fruits and everything will be fine. Hammer finds you in your cabin. Through the open window, you can make out the sound of one of your sailors raging violently. If the ship keeps up, Captain, your crew will be in no state to sail. They're hardly as it is. Nice. Hi, Omni Knight. Again. And good night, him. So... yeah, we definitely need to use our medic. Can you tell me why everyone on my boat is sick? Out and Grim coughs violent speeds. It's as swab as heck, Captain. I suspect we caught it from that plague ship. It's not likely to kill anyone, but it can leave kids weak and prone to accident. And what would they have me to do? Outdangling drags the cupped hand across his mouth. Bad thing to do would be to medicate. Hopefully, we've got the stores to treat everyone. Okay, break out the medicinal stores. Everyone gets what they need until this clears up. Under Eld and Grim's direction, the hand open up the package of aromatic herbs and match the leaves up with pestle and mortar. Soon each member of the crew bears the sweat of fragrant paste, slathered across their chest. Under Eld and Grim direction, the hands open up the packages of aromatic... oh, fuck, it's the same. I really hate when they not remove the previous stuff. Sometimes I start reading just automatically, but it's... and then realizing that it's the same. Okay. With the correct remedy applied, the crew quickly recovers. Soon they on deck belting shanties toward the horizon. You sail on. Mario gained 10, so we lose 5 Mario, we gain 10 Mario. So it's profitable to be ill. You just need some herbs. Yeah, I played partly the same when I didn't stream. That's why I didn't finish a lot of games. But some particular games that were really interesting for me, I finished them completely. Like Dragon Age Origins, for example. Just that comes to mind. But some of them I started many times, played many hours, but never finished some of them. For example, I never finished Neverwinter Nights even. I played, I don't know, around 1,000 of hours at least in Neverwinter Nights, but never finished it. Because I always was curious to make a new character, as I played some additional campaigns. I finished the boss, okay, maybe not boss, but one of the DLCs for sure. A lot of some player mates campaign, tried to do my own and so on, but never finished. Even if I liked the game, actually. So probably I will finish it one day on streams. So actually, why I'm doing streaming, I'm decided to make full playthroughs mostly, so I'm doing them. Because some people who are watching me probably expect me to finish. And I multiple times saw comments or whisper messages about, did you finish this? Because I don't want to watch something that's not finished. Or not will be finished and so on. And surprisingly, it's actually better. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I can be a bit bored in few moments, but eventually it's interesting. Really interesting to see the whole story. So, I'm enjoying it. But yeah, for example, streaming peers is absolutely not good for me as a streamer, because the category on Twitch is dead, categories on other platforms are dead, YouTube mostly dead as well, so I'm streaming mostly nothingness. Yeah, eventually it will be a bit profitable from YouTube, because someone eventually will find it and maybe will watch it. I'm slowly gathering some views, so it works. So I'm not streaming completely into nothingness, but yeah, the streams it's useless, especially in comparison with Mortal Online, for example. So probably I need one main game that's still very alive, like Mortal right now, for example. And some games in addition that I want to stream in advance that will be just for, not like for fun, but for fun as well. Because if I only will stream full playthroughs, I probably will be a very, 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 very small streamer. And will be a bit boring. So, okay. Where actually should I go? Probably I just need to go into this one. Into harbor. Still fast mod. So, painted masks. Yeah, I can deal with them later. Correspondent. Yeah. Maya has a stock of missives intended for her eccentric Rautan colleague, Tuaha. Tuaha can be found in Port Maja. Tuaha. Okay, let's find this Tuaha.
I've missed this place. Though not Thorol's porridge.
Fresh fish!
Oh, yeah. Get in.
Faster, you lot! Let's get off this rock!
Who is this, Henry?
Swords! Shields! Find them here!
Yeah, I can sell some crap, by the way. Can I buy something? Oh, I actually can buy something. Essence Interrupter. Accurate, exceptional, unfit for melee, and stand deflection against melee weapons. Experimental souls. Critical hits with this weapon transfer experimental soul energy into the target, morphing them into a sentient creature when the target dies. Oh my. Deals best of pierce shock. What does it mean? Probably it means that the damage is pierce shock. And shock damage is very good, because a lot of enemies are weak to shock damage. The basic damage is a bit weak, but the bow is very interesting. Plus, you probably can shoot very fast with it. Initiative 4. By the way, I need more or lower it, probably lower. In turn-based mode, initiative is used to determine who will act first in the turn order. Characters with low initiative values will act before other characters. They will complete spellcast faster. Penetration 8. 8 penetration is very low penetration actually. But you can attack with the shock damage. But it's probably still work against deflection, yeah. Not bad bow, also can be improved. Electrical can do it, 5% damage is shock, increase with metaphysics. Thermal can do it, okay. So diplomacy. Critical hits with this weapon transfer experimental soul energy into the target, morphing into the sentient creature when target dies. Okay. Tethered souls. Critical hits transfer experimental soul energy into the target, morphing into sentient creature when the target dies. So it still don't help it. Probably can someone buy this? I don't know. I don't fully understand how it works. But okay, what about the belt? Nothing good. As well. What about the mace? Club. 30% chance to apply a stack increase on the dragon, increasing the damage received. Actually, not the worst club. But probably no one needs clubs, so who cares? Okay, I need to sell crabs that I looted. I'm not sure that I need so many torches. And I'm not sure that I need so many grimoires. But okay, they were cheap, so let them be. Have so many crab. Probably someone can use some of these items, but I need to check inventory of some members that I use from time to time. To let them keep. No. We have some money, but still not enough for the good ship. Okay, I found Doha. And now Mama clutches the hilt of a lone saber shaded at her belt, her attention moving among the passers-by without ever sitting anywhere for long. She stands as motionless and watchful as an owl. She turns to Maya and flinches, shaking her head softly.
Been a while, Twa, huh? You're looking healthy.
Maya attempts an easy shrug, but it comes off looking for.
Don't say my name. Is he still here?
Doha hisses each word under her breath. She tips her head to indicate just over her shoulder. Okay, let's scan the ground, see if anything stands out. The occasional pedestrian crosses your view, but everyone seems to be going about their business without tarrying for none. Just as you decide to give up, a passing Juana raises his eyes from scribbling on a page of notes. He pockets the parchment and steps back into the obscurity of the crowd. The gesture is innocuous enough, but the speed and ease of it leaves you in doubt.
You saw that too, right?
Maya nods.
Well?
Doha addressed you through clenched teeth. You've grabbed some attention, that's for sure.
I knew it.
He gripped on the same tightens.
Who's your shadow? I'll string him up by his thumbs before he lays a hand on you.
Well, he's obviously not one of ours. Unless Atsuris sent someone to monitor me. Must be working for the other side.
Doha aims an anxious glance in your direction. On the side, Maya, care to elaborate?
Not everyone in the Deadfire lays out the welcome mat for Rawatai. That shouldn't be any surprise.
She frowns, considering. Yeah, but no one will call just others as the other side. Probably means someone exact. Some exact side.
Twaha, I'm getting you out of this. We've pulled each other out of worse snags.
Maya pats Doha on the arm, An attempt at encouragement that only caused her to flinch.
Easy to say when it's in the past. This stalker is relentless, and he is always watching.
Doha rubs her palms together. And what can you tell me about whoever's following you?
He's Juana, average height, and I've caught him scribbling on a sheaf of notes. Like any good tale, he's indistinguishable from anyone else wandering around Port Maje. Probably why they picked him for the job.
Doha's lip curls. And what are you doing that has him so curious?
Company business.
Maya and Doha blinks as they say it at the same time.
Company business.
Doha clears her throat into her fist. Alright, we'll find the stalker and get rid of him. One way or another.
Sit tight and I'll get this sorted out. Whatever happens, he won't bother you again. Just try not casual.
Maya gives her an encouraging shrug.
I will stand perfectly still and fill my heart with the words of our national anthem.
Doha nods, resolute.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
Ah, what a fun text. So. Doha suspects that she is being followed and won't accept Maya's missive until her stalker is dealt with. She described him as an average-looking Juana male. Average-looking Juana male? Seriously? So it should be commoner, but Juana commoner.
These dawn stars drive me mad. Every morning the same hymns.
I wish they'd stayed in Red Ceres.
Race you to the coral? No contest. What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim? You are a strange man.
I'm on the next ship out of here. Unless you're here to kick me off the docks this time.
I have many fish here to trade.
Yeah, I'm sure that I need fish. I can't find this Juana. Just commoner. For some reason I see craftsman moving around.
What say, you need something?
Oh, and unassuming Alma turns to you with a smile. Sleeping Maya passes you a subtle nod.
That goes for you or your fetching friend.
He smiles at Maya, winking. Let's study him carefully. He possesses the warm tones of an island Alma, calm eyes, and a minute scar on his upper lip. A close scrutiny unnerves him, and he takes a cautious step back.
That's close enough.
He scratches his ear, glancing to the left and right. You almost missed it, but you spot a smudge of ink on his right thumb and index finger. As he brings down his hand, he unconsciously puts a bunch in his pocket. Nodding to you, Maya makes it clear that she notes it as well. Couldn't help but notice the ink on your fingers.
Ah, this. I have been working late practicing my calligraphy.
He mimics Howden Quill.
Sure you have. And I keep a Shiza around for the fun of it.
Hearing his smile, his named bird perks up before resuming his regular patrol for bugs. He regards my presence with a mixture of annoyance and curiosity, pressing his lips together.
I don't have time for these games. Be well.
He begins to leave with a sense of purpose, frowning to himself. So it will be a bluff, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure that I should tell him. Yeah, and I'm not sure who he is. Okay, I mostly need Maya for now, so stay away from Tuaha before I have to get personally involved. Nothing about him physically changes, but his burn shifts from ease to something altogether more rigid as he stares you down.
You must have me mistaken for someone else. This is not a name which I know.
Of course it is. You have orders to follow her every move. He pales, glancing left and right with an arm.
No one told me to expect you. There are proper channels to discuss this.
His whisper lowers to an urgent hiss. Actually, I was the one who argued to spare your life. Don't make me change my mind.
Or go ahead and give us an excuse.
My raises brow and gives him room to speak. He raises the trembling hand to his mouth and shakes his head.
I withdraw myself from the mission. Our cause is too important to chance on my incompetence. I will deliver my report and accept disgrace.
Alright, give me a report on Doha. I will pass it on with a glowing recommendation.
You would do that?
He stands straighter, his chest widen with a hopeful breath.
If Twaha is a trading company agent, she has not been activated yet. I found no evidence in her quarters, so I wish to shadow her until her contact revealed themselves.
Stepping back and coughing into her fist, Maya pointedly avoids the eye contact.
That's all I know. Whatever Rawatai has planned, she might only be a part of it.
He shakes his head, frowning. Good. Now leave this island and never return.
As you say.
He nods, taking a last look at Port Maja before turning his attention to the closest available ship. Yeah, he probably from the local Juanas, from Nakitaka. And working on them. Yeah. Interesting.
You have my undivided attention, as always.
Maya strikes her sharp and smiling all the while. Yeah. She wanted to speak with me, but I don't see any variants, any new variants at least. But okay. Hello, Shiza. Who's a good bird? Shiza hops closer and nuzzles your calls, cooing affectionately.
Try not to let it get to your head, Ishi. Wonderful. He's so much easier to wrangle when his ego's inflated.
Now let's be off. This is weird. Like I can speak with her, but I can speak with her. And the same for Aneth.
You look like you have something on your mind.
It tells us that listen patiently. Oh, but I can ask him about all these companies. It would be nice. What do you know about the Valiant Trading Company?
Well, they seem largely competent. I would feel better about that were they not run by profiteers and animancers.
He smiles really.
Governor Clario seemed honest and well-intentioned. So one wonders why he was stationed at such an out-of-the-way post.
He raises an eyebrow. Okay, I get it. He is still very naive. And what do you think of the Royal Deadfire Company?
The Hazanui is a rather forceful woman, isn't she?
He strokes his chin.
Perhaps that's not a bad thing. After all, Deadfire could use a bit more order.
And he is the intellectual between us. He is a damn wizard. He's dumb and naive as a child. Okay. Do you have any thoughts on the friendship here?
I'd heard Deadfire had a pirate problem, but I had no idea how large it was. Or how fashionable.
You get the sense he is impressed despite himself. Yeah, Nathan now as a child.
Still, the only thing more dangerous than a unified pirate nation is one at war with itself. I worry about who will be caught in their crossfire.
We are. Alright, any thoughts on my search for anthems?
I didn't witness the destruction of Cadnua. But if it was anything like what happened at Hasongo, then it's a wonder you survived.
He looks at you, shaking his head. I didn't. I didn't survive.
Is Aethys unconcerned at the destruction he causes? Or merely unaware of it?
He just hopes that he can brighten this world by his torch. Bring some goodies. A night. Night of knowledge. You know?
Either way, the implications are distressing.
And the final question. How are you holding up?
It's strange to imagine an ancient Leaden Key sect could have been working quietly all these years. But we've seen stranger things, haven't we?
Oh yeah. Okay, that's all. So surprisingly, it still doesn't look like a proper dino as it should be now.
Yeah? Is he dead? Or must I handle everything myself?
Doha crosses her arms and waits. You don't have to worry about your tail any longer.
Is this so?
Doha blinks, saving any hope for when she hears it from Maya.
We took care of it, just like I said we would.
Winking, Maya holds out Atsura's missives. Doha snatches the papers away with a blur. Glancing over the pages, Doha licks her thumb to turn each sheet. She nods, muttering under her breath. Fuck, I forgot to look at these sheets. But probably they locked anyway. Okay.
Everything seems to be in order. I'll see to it that these are addressed in good time.
The edge of her mouth creeps up into a smile. Yeah, but that stalker acted like he was a spy. Maya and Doha exchange an uncertain glance, mirroring each other's frown.
That's classified.
Maya rolls her eyes as she and Doha say the same thing at once.
We should be going. It's been an absolute delight.
Maya clasps her hand, but Doha winks at the contact.
That's enough of that, soldier. Atsura will know your performance was adequate.
She pulls back, wiping down her palm.
And you, Watcher. Rawatai thanks you for your service.
She bows stiffly. Alright, Maya, we're discussing what happened here later.
Yeah, I thought we would.
Shrugging, Maya delivers a hard and meaningful salute to Doha, even as the other Rawatai turns, acting in every way a stranger.
I need to check in with Atsura. Mind if we take a detour to the Brass Citadel?
Maya raises her brow. Not a problem, Maya.
Appreciate it. Atsura probably wants to make sure I'm not wasting too many resources on his little errand. Nothing to worry about.
Maya shrugs and gesturing to be off.
Be right there.
Of course.
I can tell that something's on your mind. and I owe you an explanation.
Maya nods, tipping up her chin and stealing herself.
Twaha is eccentric, I know. Even in the Navy, I never knew what to make of her. You might be asking yourself why one of the tribals would be stalking her, and if that has anything to do with our little mission.
Yeah, mission. Interesting choice of words. Not on my size.
Atsura is doing important work in the Deadfire. He's bringing peace, order, bounty. Not everyone sees it that way, so he has to keep his intentions quiet. I know the secrecy doesn't look good, but I can promise you that this is for a better Deadfire.
I'm not so sure. And her stalker wasn't just some creepo thief, was he?
Probably not. Leave it to the Huana to distrust a lone Rawatayan who knows her business. Doesn't surprise me that they'd want to keep an eye on outsider business, or get in the way of it.
Are you both spies?
If I pass information from one place to the next, does that make me a spy?
Yes.
I suppose it depends on what side of the fence you're on.
Is there anything else you're not telling me?
Yes, of course there is, and plenty else besides. You think Atsura tells me everything? Whatever he has planned for the Deadfire, I'm only a small part of it. But I still need to protect my part.
That's all for now.
For what it's worth, you're doing a great thing for the Deadfire. You'll see that someday.
Hopefully.
Hey there. Leave it to me.
Justification. Okay. Alright, let's leave this place. Finally. Can I leave it by... No. Probably need to go there. So, Maya needs to return to the brass citadel in Nikitaka. Yeah, we all need to return back to Nikitaka. By sea? No. Yeah, by sea. Except... Yeah, I have many questions. So... They spine a lot, but it's okay for every disinfection or country. It's normally, if you don't have spice, you're a dumpster. And it will not live alone. But why isn't it so much, so many barrels of gunpowder? It's more than enough for cannons. It's definitely not just for cannons. It looks like they want to blow something, but what exactly? And they bring in all this stuff in Nikitaka. That's actually not their real base. Okay, it's part of their base, but it's also the greatest city of this place, with a lot of other cultures, factions, and so on. It's not a quote. I never spoke this. No pronounce it. But yeah. If you're a country or a faction and you don't have some intel, some spies, you definitely sucks. So, where should I start? I can start from this mad Elotha's fanatics, or I can start from the Brass Citadel. Or I can start from some Serpent's Crown and the Palace. Okay, let's go and speak with dudes from Brass Citadel. Then we can go to Serpent's Crown, probably. And then to Fanatics. I don't remember where should I go. Probably to Imperial Command, or maybe to Officer Lounge. I don't remember. With Master's Office. Yeah, maybe this one. Okay, let's go there. You hear someone call out for your attention. You're wandering through the streets when a man approaches you, cutting through the crowd. You've never seen him, but the look in his eyes suggests that he recognizes you. Watcher, let me through. A middle-folk man emerged from the ground, red-faced and wild-haired. He pays no mind to the irritated pedestrians glowering at him. His bright eyes are fixed on you. Okay. You the one what saw the miracle when Elthas rose at Kaidnua. Aware and conviction quivering his voice. Okay, it's not his words. It's probably can be one of those fantics. So I recognized him by the description. And you must be Lathern. You left Hasonga just before Elthas arrived. I knew it. Our paths were meant to cross. Our people talk highly of you. It's no wonder Elthas chose you to witness his return. That's why I'm hoping you can help. A tiniest flicker of doubt danced across his face. He bunched it with a deep breath and launches into his tail. I've been having strange dreams, a wheel that spins and spins, an orchard of kaiki trees, each grown from the fallen fruit of the last. He scratched at his whiskered chin. Then, the spokes of the wheel break apart. The trees stop growing. Fruit falls and rots until the ground is covered with festering, stinking pulp. Damn, this dream. It's not just a dream, probably. But maybe just a dream, of course, but no. He cannot know about all this. And looks like cycle of rebirth. The problem is Elthas is the god of rebirths. And Bereth is a goddess of death and life and the cycle. So the problem is we have two gods that can do rebirth stuff. And this dream mostly feels like if the cycle will stop, everything will die or something like this. So maybe it means that better not to let Elthas do what he is doing. But I'm not so sure. Thus, we don't know who actually brings these dreams. Who actually is the god of dreams? Probably there is one that can bring such dreams to them. So why are you telling me? He takes a deep breath. In these dreams, I also see you at the center of the wheel, in the middle of the orchard. You were there when Elthas rose, and you seem to follow every place he's been. He works his mouth into a fretful pout as he gets to the crux of his concerns. Elthas has always meant rebirth and redemption, but so much death follows in his wake, both in the Saints' War and now here, again. His wide eyes are full of questions. Is this what it sounds like? There gives you a guilty grimace. He turns toward the Lathern. Friend, I'd love to buy you a drink if it helps. He shakes his head, the anxiety mounting behind his eyes. I need to know what this means, please. I don't think Elthas intend any harm. But mayhap he's doing it anyway. That what you're saying? My people followed Elthas to war once. I wonder sometimes if we failed him when we lost. Or if we did that at the moment we laid hand to blade. Please, you've seen more than anyone. You've got to have some idea of what it all means. and how we make sense of it. It would be nice to get some explanation as well. And soon I probably will get one from Aelithas. No, I definitely should choose first one. Anyway, we'll just find some different answer. And he is full of paranoia. I need to bring him the right thoughts about this. You clearly can choose some factions here. Yeah, I'm not sure about Elders and downstairs. Okay, I can bring some solutions for him, but they all not really good. So let's choose something to at least stop him from previous mistakes. Don't rely on custom to drive your fate, or you'll make the same mistakes as before. Sounds downright sensible when you put it that way. The third notes, letting this sink in. I won't keep you, but you've given me a lot to think about. Thank you. He turns away and allows himself to melt into the crowd. Oh yeah. You'll see where it leads, eventually. So I should be actually in place, but he stopped me from moving, so okay, I'm going into Fleet Master's office again. I have so many stuff to do in Neketaka. Even after doing a lot of stuff inside Neketaka. Damn, no, what a name, Neketaka. Neketaka. You probably can summon a demon by pronouncing it. Oh, no, probably not Wakoya. Okay. I probably need someone else.
For taking me this far,
Maya scratches the back of her head.
This is where we part ways. For the moment.
What's going on, Maya?
Atsura will want me to report in alone. Sorry, it's company business. I might not be back for a few days on account of this.
Maya chews the inside of her cheek and reaches into her bag. She produced a sealed missive.
I'm supposed to handle this one alone. I won't ask you to come along or get involved.
At first it seems like she is looking down at the Shiza. In fact, Maya is looking down at her feet. So very weird variants. Don't I have a say in this?
Sorry, Captain. I would prefer to go it alone. Reasonably alone.
She nudges Shiza with her door.
Hey, farm boy. Try to keep the captain entertained while I'm gone.
She nods to her.
Take care, Ishi. Expect to see you both back with us.
Go have fun. Chase a god, save an island. Do what you do best, Captain.
She nods encouragingly. No. Alright. Safe travels, Maya.
You as well. Just don't have too much fun without us.
She nods to you, holding a gaze for an extra moment before she clicks her tongue to summon a Shiza. And this way I lost one of the companions. Nice. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I can see Lonely Oron better. Maybe he can come with me. Okay. Alright, let's go for the fanatics. But it would be nice to... Yeah, probably can't do anything here. Separate stairs. Yeah, let's go not to the fanatics but to the palace. But I need one of the turns somewhere, so... Let's go to the wild mare. Probably. By the way, Prince wanted something, but yeah, he wanted something outside. Okay, I can do it later, I suppose. Oh wait a second, can I actually do it somehow? Ship management, stealth. Yeah, I don't see a variant. Okay. Alright, back to the wild mare, accept. Also can rest actually. I can grab someone and rest. Who I need to take to do some quest? That's the question. Yeah, can you tell me where should I find next one?
May the heads of your bounties always roll from their necks.
Yeah, but I completely forgot the name.
Friend,
He recommended me
may the heads of your
next
bounties always roll from
dude
their
that I can work with, but I completely forgot the name, and he don't give me any clue, no information. Where can I find next one?
What can I do for you?
So I can't do any more bounties so far. Okay, show me what I have for sale. Constantine room. Oh, I can use his special room. Dexter choose to reflect against spells. Now it's better to choose this one, but first of all, I'd take someone or I can take Gina, I'm not so sure. Constantine, yeah, it can be him, but I also need Seraphin probably for his quest. I don't really want to do his quest. I can do it, yeah. Do I really want to? He's fucking Principia. He just likes to kill people and be drunk all the time. So, I don't know. And I can't even speak with Constant, so he is not a regular follower. By the way, surprisingly I have... she's busy. Okay, I can recruit her. Okay, I'll recruit him. I will help him with his mission. And then we'll go apart, probably. Just to see where it leads. But actually, should I if he is anyway a fucking pirate? I'm not so sure. Okay, let me change it.
What can I do for you? You see anything?
So who can I take? But Gina on there.
Farewell and fair winds to you.
Okay, let's take Palgina back. I'm not that happy about this, but okay.
At your service, Watcher.
She has level up. Oh, I don't know. Love diplomacy. Inside. Next. One of the skills. Yeah, or the upgraded aura. They, in theory, can choose different variants. Blinded and upgrades. Buff with swift and deflection. Oh, 40% damage taken, but only for one round. No, it's not that good. Exhortation. Commands an ally to summon all their strength in order to temporarily ignore existing hostile effects. Revive. Oh yeah, it's revive. Yeah, I definitely need revive stuff. Okay. Next. Okay. Where can we go? Where can we go? I have some quests here, but... Okay, let's go straight into the palace. I wanna see how it all ends. Okay, not all ends, but some. At least. The Serpent's Crown. Straight to the palace. Okay. Hopefully nothing wrong will happen. And I will do everything fine. Everything right, I mean. I'm not so sure. Where is the queen? Is this because of the night or what's going on? No, it's actually day. The hell? Go to the palace at Serpent's Crown in Nikitaka. I should present myself at the royal palace. Yeah, but where is the queen? I mean, really? Okay, let's speak of the prince.
Akira, but I hear whispers that you visited the Hazanui's Adra lighthouse and survived.
Rui smiles, stroking his chin.
Too much has happened for you to waste words with the royal brother. From now on, you work with Onikaza as an honored guest of her rooftop garden. Only, be kind to her cats.
Oh, I was kind to cats. Okay, I had some questions.
If you have questions, the royal brother will hear you.
Rui smiles and opens his palm. So he is the royal brother. Okay. Or maybe not. But yeah, I have questions about you and the Juana.
Akira, both topics I know well.
Rui smiles and inclines his head. How does the caste system work in Nikitaka?
It is the same in the city as anywhere in the Deadfire. Mataru judge our souls at birth and organize us for the survival of the tribe.
The highest class of Huan society consists primarily of warriors and priests. Okay.
I'm not the first to say it, but Nekataka has more walls than beaches, more roads than clearings, and more people than fish. Nowhere in the city does a Raparu sit around the same fire as a Mataru. Nekataka tests our traditions, I say.
But don't you see that as a contradiction?
What man or woman of the Isles does not?
Rui chuckles and shakes his head.
Our ancestors built this place. We are the hermit crab who occupies a fallen shell. It is for my sister and her priest to judge the fit.
Ruhi shrugs, squinting up at the chord's high ceiling. Yeah, I don't like their caste system, so I don't really like them as well. So you and the Nikas represent the Kahanga tribe.
Akira, as the largest and most prosperous of the Deadfire tribes, the Kahanga have some authority to speak for the others. I say Onikaza and I are large stones in a tide pool, standing tall as the water rises to our necks.
You don't seem to think much of the trading companies.
My sister has mastered the diplomat's tongue, and I am foolish to give her frustrations a loud voice.
He sheepishly scratched the back of his hand.
But Akira, I pray every day that Ngati tests the outsiders against her tallest waves and longest serpents.
And what do you think of your sister's role?
We agree on much, I say. The prosperity of the Huana, our burden to appease the gods.
Ruhi clears his throat and cranes his neck to tell if anyone is ever striven.
In the trading companies, Onikaza sees Worika testing us, weighing who deserves the isles. I see Ngate sending krakens of gold and iron against our ship, but arming us with a single harpoon.
Ngate, Andra. Okay. So he is not Anikaza. Anikaza is somewhere inside. So maybe it's just upper floor. I don't know. Maybe it's because I entered palace just like this. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Maybe I should go normally. This way everything will be different. Maybe not. Hard to say. Desperam, highest estate. State. Okay, I don't see anything special. There is here second level. Yeah, let's go to Cipher level.
Barati pays coin to feed the great eel.
The quiet growing of the fountain is constant backdrop in this spacious chamber.
He smells one touched by the great eel, does Barati.
A sizable amount tilts his head up and looks down his nose at you, flaring his nostrils with hungry interest.
You are a woman who sits across a fire with death. Akira?
Yes, the Pod Knight and I are on familiar terms. He nods, clasping his hands with quiet delight.
For glutting mighty Tangaloa and hurling foes into their next life, Barati can offer payment. Coins for feeding hungry gods. Akira?
Oh, so I needed this funnel. He can bring me bounties. Okay. I thought Akira is a friend or something. Agreement. Okay. So you collect bounties.
Rewarding those who appease the great eel. This is Barati's cause. May the beasts of the dreaming lands never know famine.
Barton glances his hand and touches his brow, holding the pose with deep reverence. And what bonds do you have available?
Tangaloa rolls a hungry eye toward Dichila, a Valian captain who scouts for luminous Adra in sacred lands.
Barretti squeezes his knuckles until they are bone white. Okay, I'll take the bounty.
Akira, Tangaloa knew it would be so. Tachila sails her Voyager Alicio around the waters south of Nikitaka. The great eel hungers for her soul.
Brady touches his brow and then glances at. Yeah, before I go, I had some questions.
Ask, but do not keep the great eel waiting.
But I actually can't ask any questions, so farewell. Okay, at least I found where to get some bounties. Cameras blessing your sails, traveler. Okay. What's inside? We can go just straight to some random place. Yeah, let's close it. I'm curious what I can find here. What pages lies screwed between the books hold the strange arrangement on letters. Not all in the Juana alphabet. Just spells. Where is bell ingredient?
It wasn't so.
Give me a real chance.
Nothing special.
My brothers and sisters have set sail for Nekitaka.
I thought the tribes needed them to calm the weather.
A greater storm surrounds this place. We must answer the call of the Kahanga. If the outsiders do not trample us first, the Green God will surely do it for them.
Do not speak this way, my love.
No, okay. Another room. While our Rihi connection is impressive, Yo's blades are actually sharp. Whatever creatures this just belonged to was clearly massive. Exceptional shot, blah blah blah.
Consider it done.
Rapar clothings? Why he need rapar clothings? Storm speaker's warning. My prince, I have warned Kamauka against calling rain of the outsider forts, but still she denies in rusting their weapons and mudding the soil, which tells me that someone must have put her up to this trickery. Someone she trusts. She admires you, my prince, but I say that she is a storm you cannot control. Onikaza will not thank you for prodding the eel's den. You have given enough weight to trickster Nkatia. Now take a mirror's example and away the hatching of the egg. The turbulent skies speak of change and upheaval. I say let them come, but save your strength for the day the skies open. I have recommended that Kamauka seek you out. There is a place for her in the fleet if you find yourself in need of a mirror's sharpened beak. Maybe it can be useful. That can be on the rooftop. Maybe Nikaza will be on the rooftop because I have no idea where to find her or him. No one told me. Nice rooftop, by the way. Lots of light burned through the winding streams of water like schools of fish. So Nikaza is the name of the queen. Yeah, let's speak with her.
It is high time we spoke away from the exhaustive filter of the court.
The queen has affected a far more relaxed posture, a pair of tiger lunge, and only besides her seat.
My children, Kahopa and Tangaloa, it is to them that I answer when dignitaries do not pound at my door.
She put the hands of the massive tigers, smiling as they lean into the gesture.
I think I speak for all of us when I say we'd be honored to pet your children.
visitor. You take the honors.
Trick with cats, course, is you gotta ignore him first. Get him interested.
The rocks back and forth on his heels, averting his gaze from the cats. Yet every few seconds he sleeps up and peeks at them.
We are of one mind. My mother taught me to bait an enemy into the open, give it comfort and confidence.
And Nikasa smiles up at the Darren before returning her focus to you.
A messenger from the jaws of Tangaloa speaks with the voice of wisdom and change, I say.
Messenger from Tangaloa. Yeah, Tangaloa is this else. So Tangaloa is Barrett. And I have this damn messenger, okay?
It is fitting that yours should be the voice that tells of Hasongo's fate. What did you see there?
Some Naga occupied the colony after Elithas drained the Adra. I let them leave.
The snakes are on edge. Where comes this new boldness?
And Nikasa thumbs her chin and narrows her eyes.
Far be it for me to complain if they make trouble for outsiders.
There is a wariness to her thoughts that she doesn't bother to hide.
What of Aethys? If you know why he terrorizes the Deadfire, speak on.
The queen nods. How it's connected? Yeah, of course I understand that this is a waypoint. So I anyway speak about Macrontes. Yeah, I can tell her more, but should I? Probably I can tell her save now. She can filter it. I'm not so sure, but maybe. Okay, he makes for Macrontes, but I believe that is only a waypoint. Tapping her chin, Nikasa nods and awaits the matter, and then her even expression spreads into a pleased and knowing smile.
If Aethys makes for Magrin's teeth, I say the Rathun will grind him to dust for the praise of their warrior matron.
Her brows rises with interest.
Even if they fail, it will be an enemy cleared for my plate. This is the gratitude of Nagati, I say.
Rathan?
The fiery children of Magrin, devoted to their mother with a fanatic zeal. Bothersome, but the least of my troubles now. From Port Mage to Hasongo to Magrin's teeth, Aethys follows a rich vein of Adra. It takes him northeast to more interesting territory. In the deepest memory of the tribes, we have told stories of Magrin's teeth. Embellished sailors' fables, Akira, but not without some truth. My people speak of treacherous seas, lakes of fire, and the ancient warriors hammered to life on Magrin's anvil.
And Nikasa props her chin on her fist and looks her up and down.
Ashen Maw is the grandest and most accessible of the peaks. It is the sharpest tooth in Magrin's jaw. Prepare yourself for a fight.
I'm not sure I need any support ships. I will, Highness.
If you make preparations in Nekataka, I say we can help each other.
She sits up straighter and regards you with a level expression.
I must keep the city's peace, and I have only so many arms and eyes. While the Deadfire screams, I would see Nekataka outlast the storm to come.
Okay, and what do you need from me?
What I need is a lasting peace that will outlive my dynasty. But I will accept peace of mind for now. What do you know of my water shapers, Herald of Bareth?
And Nikasa leans forward. and rest her chin on her fist. I know they gave Raudai no hint of trouble in their early advance.
Akira, if you recall history, then you know why I am protective over the guild. My water shapers are the levy holding back Rauatai's advance. An adept standing at the prow of a war canoe is enough to send the fleet scrambling for the shallows.
She eases back, then good and satisfied.
This reminds me. I owe the Hazanui a basket of koiki in remembrance of the Battle of Nakaro Atoll.
She snaps her fingers and nods to an attendant who scurries off. What about this bottle? Rautai encroached on Huan lands and made an enemy of the Wahaki tribe. The bloody conflict came to a head at Nakaro Atoll, where Rautai's warships decimated the tribal force. In the aftermath, the Huana Crown dispatched water shapers to sink Rautai's most prized vessel, the Tenants of Iron, as a reprisal and a demonstration of power. Okay. So this way they protected the land. So no doubt that Rautai actually want to blow Nikitaka and everything around. Okay. So yeah, Rautai definitely want to grab this territory. And they just want to protect them. I don't like the way of things with this Huana. This caste system is so bad. But I also don't like Rautai's mostly. They're most decent, but just slaughter a lot of people for what cause. I'm not sure that this is good as well. Also, there are a lot of fanatics between them. And there are also violent company and Principia, but they are not really a faction. Just some parasites. Sounds like a kind gesture.
Akira, you think so? I am counting on the Hazanui seeing through my condolences.
And the cousin smiles to herself.
While the problems of Aethys and overindulgent admirals plague these waters, I have summoned the masters of water shaping to Nekataka. Now would be the time to confer with Guildmaster Mairu, but she does not answer my summons.
And cousin looks out on her city. Her hand squeezes down on the armrest. That's why they actually want to blow Nikitaka. To blow not only the queen and all the leaders, but also blow all these mages that can actually sink the ships. Makes sense now. So, do you think something is wrong?
It is too early to grow a forest from this coconut, but I would not dispatch you if I felt at ease. The guild can suffer no setbacks. If Mairu shirks her duties, her queen would know the reason.
She stares off into the distance and sighs, her gaze unfixed.
Nagati, do not abandon us now.
Nagati? And Nilkasa turns her gaze back to you and flinches. This was not a thought she intended to share. So looks like she is pretty desperate. High Chris Ghost again. Interesting. Yeah, I'm still not sure who is not the worst in the story. Our stream is going to an end because it's already time. That's how it's going. Oh, wait a second, it's on the way to the road.
Remember back when you were a low-rank leaden key spy? I generally try not to. Well, you deserve the promotion. Much prefer you to your old boss. Why, thank you.
So this is just a balcony, okay. Enjoying it? Yes. That's a strange question. Oh. If I would not enjoy something, I would drop it. Like, for example, the only game I stopped from streaming is Broken Ranks, because I don't wanna grind. This game I played it only because of the story. I didn't want to plan really play it or not or stream it or not, but story was surprisingly good at the beginning, so I decided to play it. But it's still a MMORPG, and a very weird one with a lot of grind, and I don't wanna play it really. Strange. No, you're not Strange. I know Doctor Strange, you're not him. So,
Hey, Pelagina, I know you're kind. You can't have children. But would you have wanted them?
Ah. It is because I cannot give my country children that I give them so much of the life I have.
When I was younger, I took it for granted I'd have them one day. Free labor. But a lot of time passed before I knew it. Hardly gave it a thought until now.
You are not getting any younger. I know you do not like thinking, Adair, but maybe it's time to start.
Okay. Sacred Stair. Yeah, I wanna do nothing before I will finish for today. I wanna speak with these fanatics. Yeah, Temple of Breath? No, Temple of Gaon. Let's go there.
So you're the commander of the Iron Flail?
Were you looking to enlist?
Same interest. Alright, that's done for today, because it would be better to start next stream by actually speaking with him, with NPCs, so I will remember everything normally, instead of actually starting it without knowing everything, trying to remember. And so, okay. Tomorrow there will be no morning stream because I have a lot of stuff to do. I need to visit 3 places, area, so it will take a lot of time. Hopefully it will be enough time to do it before the evening stream. And then on stream will be The Witcher, so we continue Pillars on Friday. Why it's not so slow? It's Unity. Then I have also so many DLCs in game. I didn't start any of them. Oh my god. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. Good night and so on. See you next time. Bye bye.